Well, hi, everybody. Welcome to TVON. My name is Blair. Thank you so much for joining us. Happy Thursday. And really excited to tell you what's going on tonight. We've got something very special planned for you. So, tomorrow is Halloween. So we decided, it's a busy Friday night. Anyways, Halloween, you might be a lot of festivities going on. Maybe the doorbell's going to be ringing. So what we thought we'd do is start our little Halloween celebration here tonight. No costumes today, but we are going to start our big Halloween sale. It is a spooky, spectacular, and let me tell you something, if you like scary good values, that's what we got. Now, not only do we bring you the values every day, today we're going to bring you $100 off every single piece you shop for. How does that sound? So we've got $100 off. No final sale attached to it. We are going to see some very deep discounts, and we are so excited that you're with us to see it and also make requests. Look at that. Now we're looking all festive, looking ready to go, ready to shop, ready to save you a bundle. It's going to be so exciting. So get ready because, it's not just, like I said, I mentioned this last night, it's not just a little mini Snickers or something coming your way. No offense, we love a good little chocolate candy, but I will tell you right now, you and I, we like jewelry as our treat. So you're never too old to get a little special trick-or-treat opportunity. We have got all fabulous values. It is going to be an amazing selection. We've got some new as well. We did bring a lot of new in pearls last night. We've got a few more of those for you tonight in the show. Plus, we're going to see a really special. There's a wheel here, a trio of actually some very important unheated Tanzanite. So different colors than you're used to seeing Tanzanite in. We will have those. We're starting with something a bit festive, as well as there is a returning favorite here tonight. Last time I had a returning favorite, it was a band which we had 9 of, and they were all gone in a flash. Well, today it is the other yellow diamond band. This one's our pear-shaped band. You may have missed. It's been on the air once. We're going to bring you our pear-shaped band back. We made a few more that I know you guys were excited and asking for, so they're here. They're only, listen, it's single-digit territory. Only 9 to go around for the entire country and beyond. So it is a very important night where if you want a big value on a carat in pear-shaped yellow diamonds or anything else, we have got all the values and all these really outstanding opportunities with $100 off everything. So it's also a great night to make requests and let us know what you like, just in the same way you'd probably sift through that, what are those called, those variety packs? I'm not one for candy much, but when you sift through and you just go and find your favorite, whether it's that Almond Joy or that Three Musketeers or, I don't know, the Skittles or whatever. Well, this is where I would say just go ahead and call us up. Tell us what you're looking for. We'll bring it out for you and make it the sweetest deal possible. So it's an exciting night to be shopping. I hope you can stay with me for the 3 quick hours that we have. I know it flies on by because, nothing like a big sale event on the jewelry we love. So we're going to start with the citrine. It's a multi-stone citrine opportunity. Take a look at this. This is a good one here. It's a really I felt like it fit the mood of the day with the great colors we have. So love that we're starting early, starting our Halloween sale tonight. So again, you've got, oh, and by the way, this is a really important look here in the citrines that you've got. The citrines are amazing. It's actually 4 of them together. You might be saying citrines. It looks like 2. It's actually 4. Think of them like pie cuts, like a big old slice of pumpkin pie. Can you tell I didn't eat all day? Talking about candy, now pumpkin pie. It's been a busy one, so, we'll do that later. But look at this. This is a really important piece here. So you've got a really outstanding, I usually have, like my lunch in the car, something like a quick little, protein bar or something on the way. And I thought I had one in my bag. It did not. So, yep, lunch did not happen. But here we go. So, yes, pumpkin pie slices. Let me see if I can find our wheels happy spot here because it's not. But let's take a look at what we got here. 4 incredible Madeira citrine stones, and they feel very of the moment with our orange and our purple and all that, but we actually have this all year round, always looks great kind of design. So it's item number 112-9613. We got 334 of the fancy cut citrines and 10 points in diamonds that kind of just whisk their way right through the center and give you that great look. Let's try it on so you can see what it looks like on the hand. It fits like a band. It feels like a band, but without being oversized, and yet lots and lots of color, and yet you see when it's on, it feels almost like a twisted design. Like it's got that really pretty curve that we like to see. Now there's one only, as is the case with most of my jewelry here. So you want to just pop in on the phone lines and let us know when you see something you love. I would not wait if I were you, because everything will go. And remember, it's our Happy Halloween sale a day early. So very excited about that. And by the time we wrap up this show, it'll be hours away on the East Coast until Halloween. Halloween has arrived. So very excited about what we can do here for you to save you some extra and give you all this beautiful value we love. But that one's going to be actually, let's take it down from $19.99. Stays in the yellow gold only. We can size it for you. You know we do free sizing, free shipping. Welcome into the new way to shop for jewelry. And this is where we've got something very special. And I know it's November's birthstone, which is also hours away. So maybe you're thinking, let's see, color of the season, great high quality stones. What'd you do with my wheel, Tony? What'd you do? It looks different today, and it's definitely, I don't know what it's doing, but there's no center to it. So we'll see. It looks a little higher than normal anyway. We'll do better than even $9.99. How about this one? And again, wherever I end up on these sale event prices, you got to remember we're taking it down by $100 at checkout. So when you actually see the price that I'm going to give you, which is discounted, just know you're going to get an additional savings as well, so that you don't have to spend even $9.99 or even, you know what? Watch this, $888, $700. $99. We're doing better than that. We're going to blow you away with these values here. Don't we always do that though? But we're going to make them extra special. And you know what I got here for you? One only. Let's blow it out. We'll make it $777. You get it for $677 instead. We've got Zambaran garnets we never see, and blue zircons are here in a necklace. And oh, by the way, for those of you that love that ID bracelet that we had yesterday, the bangle, I've got a ring to match today as well. So we'll see that on the way. But $777 turns into $677. We'll give it 30 seconds, then we'll be on our way. And if you could help me, Andy, with the board back there, we'll see if that still's not looking quite right. But we'll hope it comes on eventually, and then we'll get you our next big item, because we have a lot of one-of-a-kinds, as you know. So with that comes a lot of great value, a lot of great savings, but also a need to get you in early, because you're playing against all those other people around the country. And so you want to get in before somebody else does. And so then we get to, this is a really fun Zambaran. So what is Zambaran? This is a real fun name for a stone that actually, it's the only Swahili I speak, is actually Zambaran, and that means purple in Swahili. So take a look at this. This is our gorgeous red pink. It is a color shifting garnet. Love to see this, and really thrilled that it's here for you in this amazing color. And that's what it's all about. Our Zambaran trillion cut garnet here is one of a kind as well. It's 112.9614. So we're getting you a really good value. Let me try it on for you as well, because I'm going to do some maneuvering with our wheel here. And we're going to help you own something very special. So this is an important look here. And of course, you've got that great color, that amazing style, that trillion cut, which always to me is like a power cut. It really feels like color and power and confidence and all that together. But look at that. If you're in one light, it looks more pinky red. If you're in another, it looks more blue or purple. This is going to be our 285 Zambaran garnet, 5 points in diamonds. They're on one side. So we do like a semi bezel of diamonds. So like think of it as a semi halo. One side of the three covered here in the diamonds, and then you see more of those cranberry reds coming through. Now keep in mind, it is white gold only. It is a fabulous look, and we'll give you a great old value. That's what we do. So one only. Even interesting the way the shank is going to be formed here. So that's a little different the way that looks, how one side comes up and meets up more with the top portion of the basket. There's one. It's gonna go, and we're making solid gold really affordable. Now most of the time, if you got to get affordable jewelry, you're not doing gold anymore. You're doing these sterlings, you're doing your platings, you're doing all of that. We're talking about, I was in a meeting just yesterday with the industry folks, and really the industry makers, the taste makers, the real movers and shakers and innovators when it comes to jewelry, and everyone's trying to figure out what metal can we use. Because we certainly can't use gold, and we certainly can't use sterling, and we certainly can't use any of these other platinums even. And I'll tell you what, we have stayed true to using what is the very best in metal, the most precious of all the metals, which of course is gold. In your white or your yellow or your rose, this one's going to stay in the white. Great pairing with the Zambaran you have, but also a really big value here for you. So come on in on the phone lines. We'll make it happen for you. We'll give you great value. You don't have to pay $9.99 or anything like that. This is one of those stones we seldom see on the air. It is an important stone. It is a lovely stone. It is a lavish stone, and of course it gives you a lot of beautiful color that really combines different stones typically together. Usually you'd buy 3 stones to get one of those colors. You got all of this coming together here. So we've got one. Let's blow it out. We'll make it $699 plus your extra discount of $100. So you get an extra savings on everything you shop for. Do not forget that citrine style that we had to start. That is still hanging out here as well. If you'd like to go ahead and get that, $699 turns into $599, and boy, $100 when you take a price tag like what we're already doing with the checkerboard faceting. Do want to point that out. So if you're wondering why that trillion looks extra special, it's the checkerboard faceting across the top as well. So it's $6.99 but $5.99 as you say sold at checkout. So please grab that. Then we've got more in the way of bangles. I know bangles were the most popular idea of the night last night when we were hanging out. I hope you were hanging out with me. You missed a great show if you didn't, but it's a really, really important night that we can continue through and show you some of the new. I've got those, remember I told you we had some pearls we had our puppy dog and our kitty cat yesterday in pearls. Well, we've got the teddy bears today, and we have some very, very special, one more pearl piece, that long upper length necklace that we're going to bring as well. So that's going to be coming up with a multitude of those South Sea pearls. So if you missed all of yesterday's pearls because they all did sell out, we've got another necklace option for you, just one tonight. So we'll see that as well. But $6.99. All right, let's move on. This is the ring that I know was everybody's favorite in a bangle yesterday, but it's really taking that triple row of diamonds, giving it that ID style, and yet you've got this really important curve link on the side. So it's going to be our really special, easy to wear anywhere on the hand you want to wear it. It's going to be 1127818. So it's the 818 with the inside finished and detailed as well. You've got that great curve link on the sides, which is nice. It feels like an ID style when we talk about bracelets, right? We know the bracelets are that ID style we love, but you get here something a little different, and those are all bigger diamonds as well. 35 points worth in the diamonds that you have. It's going to be that triple row. This is what we saw in the bracelet yesterday. That was that cable link. This gets you that curve link style instead, but it's got still that big kind of chunkier, heavier, beautiful looking diamonds through the middle. 35 points there. This is so what I wear. Those of you that know me well and know that that's where I stack up a lot of rings like this every single day. Love my golden diamonds. Love the way they look together. Love the way they create, again, a style like this too. With the size being the way it is, you can really wear it anywhere on the hand too. This could be the pinky ring all the way to the thumb ring and anywhere in between, or even a stack style if you wanted to. Stays in yellow gold, big diamonds as well. And this values, I mean, again, happy Halloween early. Can't believe it. I was thinking about, I was here early this afternoon and I was talking to, we were, all talking about the show schedule coming up is like, do not miss. Let me tell you something, because there is obviously our Halloween weekend event that's starting early here tonight. Halloween tomorrow, the big weekend of shows. But then Wednesday, when we see you right after that, it may be the biggest show of the year, my anniversary show. So the 9-year anniversary show, please come celebrate with me. I'm telling you now, because I was planning it earlier, and oh my goodness, it is going to blow you away. It will be the biggest show probably of the 9 years that I've been here. So it's going to be a blast. So make sure you're with us for that as well. But again, all big shows coming up. It's like every single night and every single day. It's do not miss shopping. It really is. So trust me when I tell you. I know some of you are going to go, yeah. No, this is really, really amazing what we have coming up in these coming days. So stay with me for all of that. But let's get you a great value. And the big question is, who wants this diamond ring? Let me try it on. Of course, you finish it in the inside, which is so rare. Here, I always like to start on the ring finger for you. Now, our color looks really strange tonight. I don't know if, I don't know, but we'll see. We got a little light calibration going on. But here's what we have for you in a really wearable style, pinky to thumb, anywhere in between. Let's go ahead and blow it out. This is not supposed to be this price. That's okay. I've got full carte blanche to do whatever it takes to start discounting and keep it going. So we will make sure that just like last night, boy, was last night incredible. I mean, everything went. So it was so exciting. And yet you can, I normally would say, hey, let me know if you're thinking of anything from last night. No, not really. Today is not that day, because you're not going to find it still available. And that's what's going to happen today as well. Throughout our big Thursday, this one's going to be under $1,000. We will not do $9.99 like it used to be. Of course, you get that extra savings. You get that extra discounting. That is really impressive. And so here we are. And you know what we'll do? $888 instead. You get your $100 off a discount as well. So a wonderful and fabulous way to go at $888. Let me know if you like that one. That is, again, the only curb link style we have in a ring currently. So that's a very, very important style. 3 curb links on either side, your ID look in the middle. That's going to be a fabulous way to go. If you like big old bold jewelry and you like to stay with your gold and diamonds that keep it so very wearable. So that will be only $888 minus $100. And hey, Kathy in New York, thanks very much for your kind words. That is so nice of you to say. She's so sweet. And then of course, anything you're looking for to treat yourself. I say that, we get all the fun and the joy of passing out candy tomorrow to all the little ones. And maybe some of the medium ones as well. And yet we all deserve a little special treat too. So you know what you like and whatever really just makes you happy. And that's what jewelry's about. It's why I'm so glad I'm in this industry and why it's just such a joy. Because, you know, when we get to bring you things that make you happy and really get you and put a smile on your face and give you all that really wonderful opportunity when you can save and still own quality and luxury, that's what it's all about. So I have these earrings. There have been a couple of different designer styles like this in recent days, and they have been very quick to go, but this is our first in all the princess cuts, and this is an earring with multiple colors of sapphire. They do not, they're not easy to make, and they do not appear often to see that many colors of your pinks and padparashas, goldens and yellows, greens, blues, purples, and pinks all together. What this is a front-facing hoop. Now, as a hoop girl, I can tell you right now, this is that awesome style that's going to be actually where everything shows up front, because it actually does that twist, because you're going to have it look like it's meeting up in the back where it attaches. So it's really impressive. We've got an important look here. I'm going to show you one on the ear for you as well, so you can see a better idea. But let me show you first. It's a circular style, but again, all facing forward. I know they don't sit up all that well on their own, because they're meant to look pretty on your ear. We have item number 112, 1737, and all these different colors in one. Talk about your one earring that goes with everything. 3/4 of an inch. It's going to be 1737. I don't know if they've been on the air in a long, long time. So it's going to be that important style to dial in early on. Diamonds as well. It's 375 of all princess cuts. These are invisibly set, and y'all know how hard that is to do. And you probably don't need a video that airs for, you know, every day for 30 minutes to tell you how difficult it is, because you know by looking. It's princess cuts set together. They're groove to groove, stone to stone, edge to edge, no gold in between. So that's challenging. Then you add the ombre effect that's happening as well with the 375, all those different colors, yet they're bright, bold sapphires, 14 points in diamonds as well. Yellow gold is here. And then look at the inside. That's what would actually be the back, if anyone does see from the back side of the earring. And then what we'll do is show you the post, the butterfly backing. I'll pop one on for you as well as we take another look up close, because I'm going to grab the other one, because that's going to be the one that shows you. There's a left and a right design, and although it is up to you certainly how you choose to put them on as far as how they're going to work, I think that you're going to mostly ask for them to flare on out so that they look perfect, and so they can do that whole wraparound design like they're intended to do. So I'll hold one up for you, because that's going to be the best way to see it. Remember, this is a 3/4 of an inch circular, but again, when we talk about hoops, usually we're talking about a diameter. That's not what we're talking about here. We're talking about a swirling wraparound style. Let me just kind of maneuver it here for you like that. So that's what it's going to look like. I have the post exactly where the piercing is, so you can see how beautiful that wraparound design is. Almost looks like the consonant letter C if you're looking at it that way. And we are going to take it on down. Come on in. We need a caller and fast, because they're not going to last. And then you've got your diamonds right up where the post is. That's along one side of the outer edge there of those fabulous princess cuts. Let's go back to the wheel and take another look at them. I'll hold them up for you, and we will get you great value. They have been, again, this has been the most popular look we have been seeing in diamonds and in color of late, is the multiple colors. You're not choosing one. They stay in the yellow gold. They're in the fabulous 14K. This is what they look like from a distance, so you can see how beautifully done and slightly concave. This is not just a flat surface. So many different elements that make this setting style a challenge. That's probably why they're $69.99, but I know, and you know, there's no way we're going to sell that at $7,000. You guys have a demand for a better and higher value, and that's exactly what I do too. So we're going to bring them down below even half off at $35, below $2,500, and even below $2,000 to make sure this one pair goes. They will not be $19.99 either. So it's a big moment for our collectors of great jewelry. Look at all the colors you have there, from the padparashas. That's that rare pinky orange combination you see. All the hot pink into the purples, into the blues, into the greens, into the yellows. It's all there. Those are all the colors of sapphire. You're seeing the entire range, even getting close to those hot pinks, which would be more of a ruby distinction. And we're going to make it fly. Not even 19 or 18 or 17.99. One pair and one pair alone. That's what they look like. I can't get over the workmanship. It's just so stunning to see those here. And we're going to blow them out for $17.77. All these markdowns, you know what a lot of other people do, right? They put things on sale, and they know that if they're going to give an additional discount, it's just marked up accordingly. That is not what we do. We're doing exactly the opposite. Everything goes vastly lower than what you've ever seen, and then you get your discount as well. So $17.77 turns into $16.77. And don't forget, top of the hour, we'll bring out those yellow diamonds diamonds is the yellow diamond pear-shaped band, 1 carat total weight. We also have turquoise earrings here today. We have a beautiful hoop earring in diamonds that's really a great size for all, I believe. And then we've got also pink sapphires and a pendant as well. And one gorgeous all gold bangle. I know we had a lot of requests yesterday for more gold bangles. We're going to bring those out to you as well. So 1777, last call. And then a blue zircon coming your way. Don't forget about that curved link style ring. Don't forget, oh, this one is just luxury. Look at this. This is one of my favorites we do. It looks like a pink diamond. Actually, the irony is this was a pink diamond ring at one point in time, meaning we had a pink diamond in the same setting that was one of our most expensive pink diamonds ever on the show in all these years. And yet this is the morganite version. So real quick, that's a morganite, not a pink diamond, but it's got the pink diamonds around it and through the bridge setting. So it's very special indeed. It's going to be 112-2913. And then keep on calling. I'm moving before pieces go, but everything is going. So that's the real key here to realize is that we move quickly so we can show you a lot. When I've got one of a kinds, listen, I'm not like other networks where I've got 10,000 and there's a ticker in the corner of your screen counting down how many thousands have sold in the last couple of minutes. We deal with mostly one of a kinds. That means the pieces do go quickly, but of course, waiting around for it to sell with the delay in the broadcast and the phones and you calling in, that takes a little extra time. So we tend to move along and know that a lot of you catch up and make sure that you get in on those ideas before they're sold to somebody else. That's the real key here to getting in. Make sure you do that because otherwise your pieces are going to somebody else and I don't want anyone else wearing my jewelry. And I only have one earring I know because we just tried those on. So again, those multicolored looks are still available. Let's take a look at what we have here in pinks, the perfect pretty in pink look here for you. It's going to be our pink morganite and then it's got pink diamonds, 32 points there, and a 140 white diamond weight. That would be 172 just in diamonds. Just there, all in diamonds, pink and white gold as well. That's rose gold and white gold together to perfectly house your pink and white diamonds. But you're getting an extra discount on this one. Of course, $100 off, we know that. But this is really, really important. And please get on the phone lines early because we have a lot of pieces going out the door from earlier. That's what happens. Everyone's playing catch up. We always have inevitably a lot of people rushing into home to get the show on and make sure that they are part of this early start. Well, here we go. This is stunning, isn't it? And here we go. This is very impressive. And we've got our 60 pointer. And let's just go ahead and blow it out here for you. Instead of $49.99, this one looks like a teeny little size. So I'm not sure it's going to fit on my hand. But sometimes some of you guys out there like 2s and 3s. And I don't know if anyone's out there that needs this one in a 2 or 3. But it's pretty small right now. I went ahead and fit this one on the hand anyways. But I'll tell you right now, you don't need to go up. It's just a smaller size now. But that's why we do the sizing. So that's really important. Okay. So we've got this fabulous 60 pointer, a carat 72 in diamonds around it, both the pink and the white, and that is about as luxury as it gets in a bridge style because yes, bridge style because the pink diamonds go from one side to the other and all the way underneath as well. So instead of $49, $39, $29. Come on in. This one's going to take a second because I should never have put that on in the first place. Oh, how I wish my finger was a 4.5, but it's not. So let me see here, and I will get this one back up for you because that's the thing. We got everything in different sizes here. But I'll tell you what we'll do on this one. If you like it, I'll blow it out for $19.99, and we'll get you great value that way. And that's going to be a fabulous idea for a morganite lover, especially if you like the more rare, not those brown morganites, but more of the pinks that really do correspond well with the pink diamonds that we love so. So that one's only going to be $18.99 first caller. Remember, you've only got a couple of hours here to shop the Halloween sale because I know a lot of you are going to be busy. It's for Friday night tomorrow. Halloween falling on a Friday, that means parties, that means lots of trick-or-treating going on. So we know that if we want it to be, advantageous to the fact that a lot of you love a sale, who doesn't? We want to make sure everyone has a chance to capitalize on these deep discounts here by shopping basically a day early. So I think that's really exciting, and what we like to do to make sure everybody gets what they want when they want it, okay? And at that deeper discount today that you're looking for right now. Plus we have a new bangle. I do have one new yellow diamond. I know that marquise last night, that was a lot of fun to bring the marquise out that had that 1 carat that looked like a 2. We're going to bring you another very large yellow diamond. Look at this one. That is massive. Actually, it is a carat 65, so it's already a big size in that cushion cup, but that'll be coming up. So really looking forward to that. and we're excited about it. So here we are, and let's also keep in mind $19.99 turns into $18.99. Okay, let's move along. We've got a lot to show you tonight, and of course, any requests, because remember, you are saving on this sales show. So that means you get all those extra savings, you get those same great values you love, but extra. There's no final sale. A lot of times when we go under cost like this, we ask that it is final sale. That's not the case here. That would not be the treat we're looking for, especially when we have hundreds of new shoppers every show and every day. So we want to make sure you have that opportunity to get the piece at home, see what it's all about. If a piece is, you know, let's face it, we have the lowest return rate in the business. Most return rates are about 40, 50% these days. Ours is under 2%, so obviously that speaks volumes. Some people just return things because it's too big on their hand or something like that, or it's too weighty. Those are the kind of things we sometimes hear. But again, it's just a really luxury time to pick up pieces when you've got gold doing what it's doing. We're taking the prices down while everybody has to go either away from jewelry, away from gold, away from precious metals, or again, upping the price. We're not doing that for you. You're getting the great value you love, and you're saving extra tonight. So that's exciting as well. And let's go ahead and tell you, we got some big trillion cut tourmalines that are fabulous, mint tourmalines as well. They're coming up. Gotta love the fact we're getting you the sale early. That's wonderful. And here we are, guys. Okay, so let's keep on going. And all you have to do is dial in. Really excited about that. This is a blue zircon necklace that's new. I love that morganite. I remember, maybe it's because I'm partial to, I have such a vivid image of when we did this mounting with a pink diamond, and it was one of the most expensive pieces we've ever sold. It was over $20,000. So, you know, that's probably why I think about that, and I look at that price tag, and it gives me pause because I remember seeing that pink diamond version thereof and seeing it for so little tonight on what virtually looks the same because it is that pinky morganite, not that more brown variety. Let's show you our blue zircon necklace. Here it is. This is a pendant and chain, so you're getting the full necklace. And let me also, well, I'm going to need to hold that one up, but I want to give it a little recalibration on our cameras too, because I'm not just your host, I'm your stage manager and your camera operator and all that good stuff. But here's 112-8821, and zircon being a beautiful oval blue, it's going to be platinum. And here they said in broadcast journalism school, they said when I went to college, they're like, now those of you that are, you know, the talent, you're never going to need to ever use this stuff, but it's good you know it anyways. Here I am to this day, so many years into my broadcasting career. That would be, let's see, I started at the age of 13. So I guess probably, yeah, I probably shouldn't talk about how long I've been doing it, but you guys know. I'm not ashamed. I'm not ashamed. It's been about 30 years. So as far as broadcasting, but you know what? It's really fun to bring you jewelry, great values. And this stone is always one that kind of plays with the camera a little bit. Watch this. I'll show you. The stone looks double refractive. It is double refractive. So when you see this, this fogginess of the stone, that's the double refraction. And you see as I just came in and focused that, now how sharp in focus it becomes. That's important as well. It's this neon blue. It's a carat 30. You've got 3 points in diamonds right above it. And you figure they look pretty equal to me. Maybe one on the top's a little smaller, but figure 1.5, 2 points each, somewhere in that neighborhood. All in platinum though. So coming with the chain will come off the piece if you want it to. So you can use the chain with other things if you'd like. I always like to point that out because a lot of necklaces you're stuck and you got to use it only with that piece. This one you can have a chain that's going to go with all your white metal pendants as well. It's also adjustable, so it's 18 inches but fully adjustable right here. You're just going to slide that little bead and it can actually adjust as short as you'd like, so even all the way up to like a 13, 14, 15 inches you need it. But that's a great piece. You see the sparkle to that chain, all diamond cut, and of course a beautiful look with our blue zircon being a carat 30. I do want to get you an idea here just to verify that 1/2 inch length on the pendant itself before I try it on for you. And then you're going to see right there, sure enough, 1/2 inch top to bottom. And we got almost everything going from early in the show too. So dial early, check and make sure your piece is still here. Let's take a look at it on so you can see it from a distance away. Check out those bright, vibrant blues. That really is something only zircon is going to give you. Zircon and Paraíba in its finest quality, which is really tough to find, but there it is. So let's go back up close, give you a great idea what this is all about, and give you the wonderful price in platinum with chain included, chain pendant, you get it all. And we'll do this run right now for $999. Just a quick and easy brand new idea for you, and that is it. Thank you. Hi, Risa. Happy Halloween to you. Hey there, guys. Hey, Karen, thank you. Happy Halloween to you. So here we go. Last chance, last call, $8.99 at checkout. Nice to have y'all with us. I hope you've got big Halloween plans. Maybe, again, maybe you're like me and you prefer to stay in on Halloween. I'm always working, so I would prefer to stay in, but I'll be in studio with you guys. We'll be shopping up a storm. But, you know, I'm really, again, if you're someone who likes to, you know, be in and stay in and just let people come to you and you avoid the big mayhem and the parties and all that, we're going to be here for you tomorrow night as well. And of course, our Halloween sale will continue for you through Friday as well. So $100 off. Remember, you got all these great values. It's also a perfect night to make requests. I would really seriously consider making any and all requests you have, because why not save $100 on everything? It doesn't matter, by the way, if it's a $300 item or $3,000 item. So you've got that. That's what I love about that discount, is that's going to be really a beautiful discount the way we're doing already. So many fantastic prices. Look at this bangle though. This is one of our ultimate gold bangles. I'm loving stacking bangles. I always have. I think that it's really hot now, but some of us who just love jewelry love to put on as much of it as possible. That whole Coco Chanel thing where she said, before you leave the house, look at yourself, take like one piece of jewelry or accessory off. I'm not a big believer in that. I'm not a minimalist though. I've never been accused of being minimalist ever in my life. So, you know, that's just not my own personal style, but here's what we have for you. If you like to layer or wear one bold piece, that's what's cool about this one. It works either way, because it really is that single larger bangle that you can wear on its own. It doesn't need companions. It doesn't need a lot of friends, but at the same time, it still works if you already have your favorites, like your favorite diamond bangle, your favorite tennis bracelet. They all work together. So it's item number 7691. This is a quick one only as well. It's in solid 14 karat gold, but it's going to have actual wire. This is memory wire. It's called jewelry grade memory wire. It's inside, so that's what gives you the flexibility. So it's not elastic. It's how we do fine jewelry, but still give it a little flexibility. So there's wire inside, which is going to give you, with the clasp in the back, when that opens up, it's going to give you a lot of flexibility in putting it on. Still going to fit an average size wrist. So when we say 7 inches, we're not talking about 7 inches. That's a bit misleading. We're talking about an average size that fits 6.5 to 7, because of the fact that this is a bangle style. So what that means is there's nothing that you're going to measure that measures 7 inches. It's a half. If you do the across the way on the oval interior, it's going to be about 2.5. That's pretty standard. It's got the clasp enclosure in the back center, these dots of diamonds that are actually clusters that look like bigger stones from afar, 5 of those, and then all this beadwork. Those are all 14 karat solid gold beads, 46 points in diamonds. One only fits an average size wrist. And do let us know, as we're halfway through hour number 1, what you'd like to see, what you'd like to get, what you'd like to check on availability from earlier in the show. Make sure you do that, because obviously things are really flying out here, and I'll give you an update on where we stand on everything coming up shortly. But this is the one to own, and this is where, again, if you need a bangle, you need a bracelet. I know most people are just basically decided no more bangles for me at this point in time, with gold being where it's at. Well, guess what? You have not met us yet, if that's your belief system, because we are going to show you what this looks like from a distance away, just so you can get a little sizing perspective here and just see how that's going to look. And you see how I'm moving that like a band? So it's really going to have that flexibility. So when you do unclasp the closure in the back, you're going to have a beautiful way that it just finds its way around your wrist. Of course, the oval shape is what keeps those diamonds right up top. That's so important. Taking a look at it up close, and we'll go ahead and blow it out for you. One only though, and there's a new markdown. Isn't that great? So markdowns before your own markdown. You get the discount from me. You take your own discount of $100 off everything. Shop up everything you need and want in great jewelry. Maybe you're getting a little jump start on holiday shopping. That is probably, I think that it's fair to say everybody's getting in the shopping season mode a little early every single year. It's getting earlier and earlier, so come on in. Might be a good time to shop pieces for gifting as well. But this is going to be one only. Blow it out, not $2,000. That's a $49.99 piece. Why we're doing it under $2? But let's keep dropping this price tag. Let's keep on going. Let's bring it to a value. Let's do something absolutely wild. Let's not ask for 2,000 or 19 or 18 or 17. I really want you to have this one bangle. It is so beautiful, and just again sits with those diamonds right up top, always facing out to the world just like they should. And we'll make it really simple and easy here. Not even $17.77. Keep on going. I want to keep on dropping prices. It is a great night to be shopping. Trust me when I tell you. Hopefully you're having a little bit of fall weather. We're having our fall weather for sure. We dipped down from 95 yesterday to 91 today. So definitely feeling like fall out here and couldn't be more thankful for it. Yes, really a beautiful season to be out here in Southern California. So if it feels like, oh, it's getting a little cold, little nippy out there where you are, we're sending a little heat wave your way, and we got the hottest deals on the hottest jewelry. And yes, we're going to see, look at this, guys. Want to see something special in pearls? It's really good. And let me take that price even lower on, okay, we're going to surprise you with this necklace. This necklace is everything. We'll show it to you in just a bit. I'm going to show it next, actually, because I know you're ready for the pearls. Yesterday, smoking deals on pearls all night long. We're going to get you a new piece today as well. Let's take a look at this. This is a really special piece here. Let's blow it out. Not even $16.99. Keep on going. Let's go absolutely wild here. Not even 16. Who wants it? Okay. Guess what? You can say sold and I'll save you even more money. We'll just keep it going. Keep it going all night long. We got 2 hours and 25 minutes to make all these values happen for you. And we will send this out for $1,599 only. Oh, who's going to take it? Yes. What's that? You got it. All right, that's already gone. And then actually we have a request for a pink sapphire. What fun is this? Another gorgeous necklace. This is the full pendant chain combination here. Take a look at this. Oh yeah, pink sapphire. This can be worn multiple ways. Typically you're thinking about a north to south orientation on this one, but the fact that this has got essentially bails all the way through it, you can get a little bit creative in how you wear it. So love a piece that's going to give me a lot of variety. This is going to be 112-3530. It's our 18 karat gold. Well, doesn't that look pretty? The way this is done here, to get a pink sapphire of this perfect color, 48 points in the oval, then to have a little antique look to it, the way it's done with a little bit of mill grain on the outside, that tends to give it a little bit of that antique look, doesn't it? Mill grain's usually synonymous with that era of jewelry. When we talk about a little Art Deco influence, a little antique look to it as well, that's important as well. But here's what we've got for you. Hot pink sapphire, 20 points in diamonds, an adjustable chain yet again that's going to be your new workhorse chain. The chain that goes with absolutely everything, and it's a box link too. So that tends to be that higher end chains, smooth as silk, all those things. Now look at this. This is where I'm talking about. You can do a lot of different things and how you wear it. Let's take a look at it from a distance away. See what I say. Oh, look at that. Nice size. 7/8 of an inch, just under an inch in the drop on the pendant itself. This is where your adjustability comes into play. Slide that little bead and then make it as short as you'd like or longer. Shorter or longer, and see how you can really fine tune it, because you don't have to even choose 1 inch increments. It's just about sliding that bead to really pinpoint it, tailored to what you need here. So let's show you that length here just to verify that so you can see it. Sometimes the visual learners out there like to see it up against the ruler. I'm that way. Here it is, 7/8 of an inch. Let's show it against the neckline as well. Show you how that's going to look up against a skin tone. A little bit of lacy detail gives you some interest there as well. We'll go back up close, get you a new price tag on our pink sapphire and diamonds, and an 18-inch adjustable chain. Gotta love that. And we'll blow it out right now for better than $39.99. It's going way lower than that. Just all you have to do is dial. What can I say? It's a big night to be shopping. You get $100 extra off. That's an important value. That these kind of savings we put together every single day really makes a difference to save $100 on everything you shop for and not have to be looking at a final sale either, which is really important. Let's blow it out. We'll make it $999. Remember, it's 18 karat solid gold. And did you have another one of these necklaces? Do you have another one of these multi-pearls? Thank you. All right, so what I'm going to do is show them, and I'm going to attach them too, because you could do that. But we're going to get you guys top of the hour. It's 23 minutes away. What we're going to do is bring out the yellow diamond band at the top of the hour. So I know a lot of you are hanging out just waiting for the yellow diamond pear-shaped band. It was one of our best sellers all time. It's coming back for the last time. And yet, I'm so happy I have multiples together, because look what you can do to stack them together. This is my favorite thing, is when you already have one. Oh, what I just did was I put on 3 carats of yellow diamonds and reversed the way they're stacked together. So look what this creates. This is that same yellow diamond bands that we debuted a few weeks back. We just were able to make a few more because it completely sold out that weekend morning I had it, completely sold out of them. We brought it back, but that's why I only have single-digit territory. We weren't able to make that many because each band has those gorgeous 5 pear shapes. And what I did was I stacked them together. Look at that. You would never know that those are 3 separate rings until you see, oh yeah, they are. 3 separate rings. You can do that too. So even if you already have one of these yellow diamond rings, you're going to be able to get another and stack and do exactly what I've been doing there. So that's going to be a lot of fun as well. That's coming up at the top of the hour. We can go back to our pink sapphire though and show you what we can do for $9.99. So that'll be it. $9.99, amazing, amazing value there, and one only, and it's really $8.99 at checkout for you. Plus, we have that really big yellow diamond if you want to see something just absolutely adorable. Just, you know, the whimsical jewelry. I'm into whimsy. Sometimes I like a good whimsical handbag. Something that's just a little different, that's a statement piece. This is whimsy, but done in fine jewelry with gorgeous golden pearls. Yesterday, we had our puppy dog and our kitty cat. Today we're bringing a teddy bear, and in different colors. We have the golden or the Tahitian black pearls, so 2 great options there. All right, quick wheel to get on with now. Who was shopping back there on the bracelet? I love the bracelet deal. Who was that? Hi, Judy. Thank you so much, Judy. Appreciate it. And don't forget, we've got a lot of cool pieces that have been under $1,000 here today. And speaking of, let's just get you a blowout wheel here coming up really quickly. And then you know we're going to have that big top of the hour. But again, get registered now. If you're already loving that yellow diamond ring, I know I'm getting a lot of calls about that. It's coming up in 20 minutes and 30 seconds. So get yourselves ready because there are only a couple to go around. That's the problem. It's not going to be something we have for everybody, but you saw they're all consistent match, so we've got a couple opportunities. You could get it for gifting. It's probably, it looks like you went out because I did the research, and obviously that's part of my job. Is I know somebody's got to go out there and look at jewelry in retail. I know, and it's really, it's talk about frightening. Talk about spooky and scary. That's the scariest thing you can do right now is go look at fine jewelry in a retail world, because the prices, I've been in the business. I'm around it every single day of my life, and yet I am stunned by what I'm seeing. So if you're waiting for the holiday season to go venture out to the retail stores to go find that perfect jewelry gift, I would say don't even think about having to leave home. We're going to show you what we can do in yellow diamonds coming up at the top of the hour, but it's our last call on those bands. Now take a look at this. I've got 3 rings, and we're going to go with a combination that I just think is really fabulous here. These jewel tones, this gets me in the mood to like decorate a tree. And some of you probably already are thinking that way. Like, should I put up the tree? Is it too early? Is it about that time? I'll tell you right now, this looks like beautiful jewel tone ornaments. I love to decorate in color. This is what we're seeing, Savarite. Then we've got, are you ready for this rare rubellite? Rubellite with the half mirror finished, half high polished band. Then our sapphire, which is also in a beautiful band style. These all have a lot of platinum, and they're platinum across the board here. Thank you so much. Platinum across the board, blue sapphire, Savarite garnet, and rubellite tourmaline make up our trio here, our set. Now, they're all one of a kind. They all stay in platinum, but they're all coming down to a low price. That is a brand new low price. And then, of course, your extra discount you're going to get as well. And don't forget about that pink sapphire and 18 karat gold piece we just wrapped on. That one's got to go as well. Everything will go. No question about it. Sometimes there's late arrivals on a weeknight. I get it. So this is where you have a first opportunity to get the most fabulous pieces possible. Now, here we go with our really colorful. Isn't that a beautiful array? Blue sapphire pair. That's in platinum with diamonds. I've got a 60 pointer on this one. 60 points. Diamond weight there is 11. Then we're going to the Savarite. That's a 101 rare marquise cut. It's even got the fancy cut diamonds on the sides. And that's going to be our rare 101. Diamond weight is 31 points. And then we go to our rubellite. The rubellite's an oval. It's a 1 carat as well. Set east to west, 2 rows. This is a auto bypass ring design where you're seeing the diamonds then burnished into the satin finished element of one side and the mirror finishing on the other. And we've only got, well, one of a kinds. They're going to go, if you want platinum, white metal's how they stay. Platinum's only available in one color. And of course, that is that white metal platinum is known for. But it's also going to be really, really affordable. What a great way to get a great piece. These are all luxury stones, by the way. The blue sapphire is certainly one we know of. But that's not one that you see always in that perfect color. You want that bright royal blue. It's exactly what you have here. Then if you go to the rubellite, that's one of the rarest of the entire tourmaline family, of which there are thousands. Thousands of identified colors in the tourmaline family. You're going up to one of the rarest levels there with that pinky red rubellite. Also, you have a Savarite rare garnet. There's a lot of rare garnets as well. It's another big, vast, colorful family of gems, but you're going to one of the rarest out of one place in the world, and that is Kenya. So you've got a lot of important ways to go here. They're all going to be the same price. What if they're all under $1,000? but better than even $9.99 for you. Take a look at this. They are going to go and quickly. No way they stick around here with us. No question. They're all coming down to their lowest. They're not $9.99. And think about what that is just in melt price. If you took the stones and kept them, what you would make up in the gold, or rather the platinum, the precious metal element alone, and they're not going to be $9.99. They're not even $899. Come on in. It's really a good time to be shopping, especially with this big sale that is a little bit of an extra surprise. And we're going to do $888 on any one of those three. Take them all, they stay as is, but that means we're still going to size them for you. We want it to arrive ready to wear. Because right now, you could pay more to get it sized at a local shop than what you're paying for the entire ring here tonight in this blowout. So that will be $788 per ring. They don't go any lower than this. This is the time. That's why you take a sale event like this, and I don't think anyone saw this coming today because it's not Halloween. You thought, well, maybe if they're going to do a sale of some kind, it's going to be like $10 off, or maybe 50, and it's going to start on Friday, and it's only going to be 3 hours. No, we're starting early just in case you have to be on the go tomorrow. Yes. We got the Savorite. Let me try it on the hand for you here. It's our Savorite. It's 112-8675. It'll go on the pinky here at first. And there we go. So that's going to be the Savorite garnet. That is the 1 carat. In the, actually, technically, it's a 101. So that's a 101 carat weight plus the diamond weight is 31 points, and it's gone. Let's take a look at what we have left. Rubellite and sapphire time. Sapphire, of course, that really well-known gem family in the brightest, almost like a cashmere color, and that's that cashmere mine material that is so far gone. Then we've got the rubellite, really rare rubellite. Let me flip it around so you can see those diamonds that are burnished into the satin, because that is really pretty. Got all mirror finishing with the sapphire, but the satin with the mirror meeting up like it does in that platinum design, that's really fabulous as well. Congratulations. We'll see who's got the final two here. One of a kinds, blue sapphire and rubellite, $788, the lowest price they will ever be. And it's all happening right now in this show. So you've got a couple hours left to shop. We've got that big top of the hour, which is our fabulous yellow diamond band, which is also going to be an incredible $100 off, which is why everyone's going to want to shop that tonight and make sure that you can get in. And of course, let us know if you like either of those. All right, so we're going to move right along. We got also a big purple Cuprian that's marked down. The Paraibas here, we brought down one of our bigger Paraibas, a nearly 2 carat, into a really incredible price tag. Look at this blue green. That is going to be here later. So we've got some special ideas. And then let me know, no requests yet. 45 minutes in and no requests on a sale, a little surprise sale event. That's unusual. And then we have the new pearls. Yesterday, I brought you a couple really cool new designs. Everything from pearls by the yard to something with a multitude of colors. We're going to go back to that multicolored design today and show you what we have coming up in the most amazing pearl idea. And I want to make sure this does not, if it does hit my microphone, well, that's just the way it's going to be. But I want to show you from a distance, at least for a moment, because I want you to see how gorgeous these pearls are. I have something I want to show you coming up next here, and I'm just avoiding the microphone, if you will. But it really helps to see these from a long way away, because this 9571, there are 2 available. If you wanted to get both, you could. Now imagine, today, again, I'm a little covered up today, so it's harder to see it on a skin tone. But when you see this, and forgive me if I hit the microphone, it's just in an inopportune place. There are 9 pearls here that are all South Sea varieties: golden, Tahitian, and white pearls. Multicolors in solid gold. This is also, just like yesterday, we were seeing a couple of really deluxe luxury pieces. They were all in 18 karat gold. Same thing's happening here. 18 karat gold for the chain, but this is basically pearls by the yard. So we would call this South Sea pearls by the yard. We call our DBTYs, our diamonds by the yard. That's the acronym we use. This is really that same station style, but this time with really large South Sea pearls. That means they came from the mollusk in the depths of the ocean. They were grown in the most natural environment. The reaction of the mollusk when that little grain of sand enters inside its shell, it's an irritant. It says, hold on, it's like our immune system works, and something beautiful is created as a result of something annoying happening in nature. So if only everything that was annoying in life could be turned into something beautiful, right, as humans? Well, the mollusks of the ocean, they're able to do that. We may not be able to, but they can. And so this is the look you're going to get. Now we have 2. You could even get both and then attach them together because of the closure they have. just a thought. But already you're getting 31 inches in length. So I'm going to show this to you next. We'll wait for our blue sapphire and rubellite to go because they need to go. The blue sapphire and rubellite absolutely need to go. So take a look at them real quick, and then I'm going to show you the close-up on this incredible pearl piece, which isn't it great when you don't have to worry about a clasp, yet there still is one so that you can do different things like make a doubled style if you want to. Okay, so we've got our last call there, and now we're going to talk about 112-9571. There are 2 available only, and so we're ready. Let me show you on the hand, which obviously a length like this is not going to be all that easy to show you, so I'm going to walk you through it. There are 9 stones, 9 pearls. These are organic gems, of course, 2, 4, 6, 8, and 9, so you can easily find that center. So the center is going to be your white South Sea pearl, and it's all 18 karat gold, as I mentioned, fabulous beaded chain. And then it's going to be 31 inches in length. We have 11 to 12 millimeters. That's just a subtle variation. They'll all look identical. And then let's walk you through it, because then you have golden. This is the deeper golden, and this is more of a champagne. Then we have the Tahitian and another champagne. So black pearl, champagne color. Then we go to the next row, which is going to be the opposite of that, so that they're all really mixing and matching your colors. And then you've got 2 more here, both in the champagne. So it's kind of evening it out here, because you saw from a distance away, you're going to see all of them. Now, here's what I love the concept of doing. If you want, now this would be, because it's 31 inches, if you were to have it doubled up like this, and you wanted to wear it like a nested or a layered design, it would actually be closer to, again, and if you're thinking, well, how am I going to do that? I can't wrap it around the neckline necessarily, Lolo, because, you know, it's 31 inches. That's the thing. This is why you have a clasp enclosure right there. That spring ring is going to allow you to double it. And so if you do double it and get that layered effect you're seeing here, you would have about, well, it'd be about 15.5 inches. So they would really sit more or less like this as a closer to the neckline style. So you can have that, almost reminds me of like a galaxy look. So just all those different pearls coming together closer to the neckline, or you can do that kind of that layered style where one's more of a choker length up high and then the other ones drape a little lower. So because that clasp is there, you have those options and the different ways that you can arrange it, and then you can layer it so you can have different styles all in one necklace like this. But here's the great value. These are all 11 to 12, like I said, 9 individual stones of different colors, all rare, all natural colors, and 31 inches in a solid gold beaded chain. Let's take it up close too, though, so you can see the pearls, you know, not taken away from the beauty of the pearls here, just so you can see them all together. And they're natural. So obviously if they were plastic, they could be perfectly, obviously these are all round, but you see little, and these are reflecting actually too, but you see a lot of what looks like maybe divots in the stone is actually the bead chain reflecting into it. They're really, really strong pearls. And again, the way this looks from a distance is everything. So keep that in mind. And we're gonna do our 11 to 12 millimeters here. Let's get you a great opportunity, a wonderful value on the 18 karat gold. And keep in mind, this is what it looks like from afar. I just wanted you to see some of the stones close up so you know what kind of quality we're working with here with all of these gorgeous South Sea varieties. So here's what it looks like again when you see it all together. And let me show it also on the neckline from a distance away so y'all can see it, because that's really important, I think. And sure, we can do, actually, yeah, we can do the other shot too. But I just wanted you to see it because honestly, with this size, you don't probably need to even be all that close to see them. And I can really just, again, always find that center. Now, obviously, you're not going to have a microphone on when you wear it, probably. So you'll have that way that you see that perfect even way that they just drape along the neckline, mixing and matching those colors. We've got an incredible value. The necklace that was similar yesterday was $5,000. This one is not. It's not going to be $49.99. Again, we have 2 identical pieces, so the other one is right here. So if you'd like to get both and have that longer length to play with, you would have 62 inches to play with, and you could do all the other things that we talk about, belting it, really making it, you know, that more layered effect. You could do 3, 4 layers of pearls draping down the neckline if you wanted to, if you want to get both, because they would attach together thanks to that spring ring closure. So think about the different ways you can play with it. It's not going to be $5,000 though. That's the guarantee I got to make, is that it's affordable and easy and doable and all the things we look for. But I think about what we do in pearls all the time here in a ring, where there's one pearl in a ring of this size and it's $3,000. This is 9 of them. Why this isn't $27,000 or more with all of that 18 karat gold, doesn't really make a lot of sense. So we can actually show it actually from this length as well. So that was a great idea to do it this way. So you can see every little pearl, or rather every last pearl is, I wouldn't say they're little at 11 to 12 millimeters, but you can see all the different shades of the pearls you have here. From that, again, more brighter, kind of deeper golden to the champagne color, golden and black. Then you've got another, you can really see the aubergines, and then that other kind of champagne tone, and then more of the goldens and the champagne, and then a white in the middle as well. So all those different pearls, different ways to layer it and play with it. We'll show it up close as well. $49.99, but isn't that wonderful that you can just take it right off? If you wear it that longer length, there's no need to worry about even messing with the clasp, and you can wear it like this as well. So play, enjoy, have fun. It's one of those things you're going to play and discover new ways to wear it all the time. But we're going to do something really wild on the price tag and not ask for $49 or $39 or $29. I'm just doubling it up here so you can see a lot of the pearls all in one perspective here. But let's make it a lot easier than even $19.99. Two available, both going to go, or again, you can take the both of them. This is one necklace that I have doubled up. You can take both and really get a lot of versatility, but it's not even 19 or 18, 17. We got a good value here, and with all those pearls, think about it, 9 individual pearls right now at $17.99. If we're not even factoring in the gold itself, let's think about it this way. That's $199 for a South Sea pearl right now with no gold factored in, and we know gold's $4,000 an ounce. So where in the world are you finding a necklace like this, or are you making a necklace like this? And this is one 31-inch style, and it's not 17. It's not, so boy, that I hate to even say this with those pearls. Let's make it even easier. I'll do this right now for $1,699 for the 18 karat gold necklace. How about that? $1,699, that really comes down to. That on a just per pearl basis, that's like $188 per pearl, not including all this gorgeous beadwork of that diamond cut. You see the chain here, the way that chain looks on against the skin tone there, how amazing that is. That is $16.99, only 2 available. Let me know. We've got a request here for Lori. Hi, Lori. We've got a gorgeous sapphire, so we'll show that to her again. So we've got a beautiful pinky purple, all natural and heated sapphire. Last call on the pearl strands there, and then we're going to show Lori's request. Here it is. This is that hot pinky purple that I thought was gone, but apparently I think, well, guess what? Good news, you get a nice extra discount today. This one is $112.8635. That's an Asher cut. Pink purple sapphire in a lot of 18 karat solid gold. Getting a lot of gold weight here. Of course, really amped it up with the 18 karat. Yes, question? Oh. That's what I thought. All right, so she just wants to see it again. It's already sold. All right, go. So that one was part of our 1888 deal yesterday. So that's what I thought. All right, and there was that profile and, of course, that great detail on the inside. Thank you so much. Also, a reminder, if anybody would like a nice big discount on this Paraiba, we've got it. It's our Carat 91 pear shape. How about that for a gorgeous color? Blues and greens galore. Thank you, Lori, so much for shopping. And then don't forget about the pearl strands and anything else you're thinking about from hour number 1 here. And do a little recap. We had a lot of pieces under $1,000. So just a reminder there of what we've had under $1,000 you may want to consider, and we'll help you own whatever it is you're thinking about. But that Paraiba is coming up a little bit later, or something you can call us right now on if you'd like. And then we'll see who's got, we're again 4 minutes away from the top of the hour, which will be when we're going to bring out the fabulous yellow diamond pear-shaped band. Here is, though, what we've got left, because a lot of you are saying, wait a minute, I didn't realize there's a sale. That's the thing. We sprung this sale. We're getting a jump start on the Halloween sale event, so that, again, you got 2 days to shop it instead of just the one. And let me recap what we had early on tonight. There's our curved link diamond ring. Here's our Royal Zambaran trillion. Here is the citrine. Yes. The which one? Pink sapphire necklace you just got. I was just about to recap it. All right, so $35.30, we won't recap. That one's gone as well. So a pink sapphire necklace from earlier gone. These are the rings we have as well that were under $1,000. So all 3 of them, we had the citrine, 4 different fancy cuts there. Citrine's going to be down to $777. These are all before your $100 off, by the way. So you can take the citrine fancy cuts together. That's $777. This diamond band with the curb link, well, that's only $888. And then we go over here, the Royal Zambaran, $699, all less $100 with your discount. So just keep that in mind as we carry on through our evening. Those should be gone right here and now. We got 2 hours left tonight on this Thursday. Glad you're with us. It's a big night to shop. We've got $100 off. We're getting a little happy Halloween sale jumpstart to a big sale event that I know we're all going to love today and tomorrow, but just being aware that you might be on the go or very busy tomorrow. So wanted to give you an extra day to shop the sale. All right, so we've got our fabulous Zambaran on the right, Citrines on the left, and a gorgeous diamond ring that's very of the moment, very now in the middle with the curb link. So they will all be under $1,000. They're all recaps from earlier. They've all been fully presented tonight so far. And remember, really, there's not even they're all actually $888 or less, because that's really important to remember as well. So if it's like practically free jewelry that you're loving, that's really the category I would say we're in right now, is that practically free territory. There is, again, the citrine. Listen up to these prices. The citrine $777, the diamond ring is $888, and this Zambaran is $699, and they're all in, yes, gold, not in platinum, not in sterling. We don't even offer sterling. They are in gold. So congratulations. And again, our pink sapphire is gone as well. Don't forget, we had that beautiful luxury Savarite. That's gone too. The pink sapphire. And again, we did have multicolored sapphire earrings as well. Those front-facing hoops that are so lovely. And any questions or requests, let me know what they are. We'll be happy to help you. So again, loving those requests. Keep them coming. All right. So under, it's either $888 or less. So there's a $777 option, and an $888 option, and a $699 option. So all very affordable. That is before your extra $100 off to take advantage of. We are literally 1 minute away. So I'm going to give it 60 seconds on this wheel. Then we're getting into our big top of the hour, which is our final call on our yellow diamond pear-shaped band that is going to sell out. No doubt, no question, will sell out. Even I wouldn't probably... I would not hate it if you just call in right now and you want to wait for the diamond band that's coming up as our top of the hour, because it is going to be that quick to go. It will not last the show. It will not last the presentation, because when I don't have enough to go around for, oh, let's say one per state or even one per every other state, when we're limited to single digits, it's going to be like a 30-second deal. So any questions on those? 888's in the middle. $699 is on the right and $777 on the left, and those are three one-of-a-kinds that need to get a home. Every one of them. They're beautiful, aren't they? And then we'll get to our yellow diamond band, which is a stackable style. It's funny, when I first debuted this maybe a month or two ago, I didn't have more than one to show you, and so we couldn't have fun stacking them. Today, being able to stack them and kind of puzzle piece them together is a lot of fun, and it gives you an opportunity to, even if you already got one, to get one at an even better price here tonight. So welcome on in. It's Thursday night. Let us know if you have any questions. Trillion cut with the checkerboard faceting. There's the diamond, kind of like the ID style link ring, and then here is the fancy cut citrine. And they all should go. Welcome in, everybody. Hi, everybody. I'm so glad you're with us tonight. This is Thursday night. I'm Lauren Blair. I'm the host here at TVON. We've got 2 hours left tonight. It's Thursday, the 30th. We are getting you started. Happy Halloween in advance. We are going to have a Halloween sale going on for tonight, 2 more hours, 3 hours tomorrow night, actual Halloween evening, but we know how busy Halloween tends to get. So if you can't be with me, set up in front of your TV watching all 3 hours. Tomorrow we want to give you a great jump start to get you excited about some big values tonight here for the next 2 hours. So this becomes monumentally important, because we are about to bring you a value on a ring that a lot of you already own and a lot of you picked up. It is literally just by coincidence and happenstance that this is here tonight, when quite frankly it should not be, because it is going to be a bigger savings than even when it debuted, which was one of the biggest values we've ever had. So get ready on those phone lines, especially if you were not privy to this first presentation a month or so ago. It is a 1 carat total weight yellow diamond pear-shaped band, 5 stones, goes all the way across the finger. But what we couldn't show you and couldn't do, all I had to do was tell you about it. When we debuted this, we just had that one. I'm so excited to say that the way these stack together, by actually alternating their direction, they actually puzzle piece and fit and form together like they were made to do that. So if you wanted to, let's say you already have one of these bands, because I know a lot of you do. If you already have one, there's an opportunity here tonight to get another and maybe 2 more and stack them up. But as is the case when we are lucky enough to bring something back, I don't have the quantity tonight on the second time around that I did originally. So it will go quickly, and we only have a few to go around. So it's really important. Plus it's discounted, because we are giving you $100 off every single item you shop for tonight in the show. Every single item gets discounted by $100 extra off of the price that it is on the air. So even when, and the truth is, the reason I can't do any more of these is less about the yellow diamond availability or lack thereof, and more about the way gold has gone. Because even since we debuted this, gold has gone up, 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 up. So it's really, really, really been a struggle. Watch this. The price is going to be lower than it was when it debuted. I'm so proud of this. And get another one if you can, because you're going to love that too. All right, so here we go. Yellow diamond band. Pear shapes, 5-stone style. And I know a lot of you, listen, it wasn't a Thursday night when it debuted. Our audience is very different on the weeknights than it is on the weekends. And do you see how I just changed the direction there of each one? So this is part of the reason why when they're put together side by side, why they're going to be so amazing stacked together. I'll tell you right now, if you want to wear these as the ultimate ring guard, or maybe you just want to put them together. I had 3 on a moment ago to show you, and boy, did it light up the lines. Everyone said, when is that coming up? That would be every single band you're getting is at least 1 carat in these amazing, amazing yellow diamonds. They are natural yellows, by the way. They're also going to be, well, it's going to be so ridiculously affordable. This is really how you can't get a gold band in 14 karat for this price. And look at the consistency you're getting as well. All of these gorgeous diamonds, look at that, every single one of them, and then you're seeing them at different angles, which actually can make them look a little different when they're all exactly identical. So if you are putting them together, you've got that perfect way for them to each be a match. When I had 3 on a moment ago, they all looked like, it just looked like one ring because the matching was so consistent. It's item number 112-8582, and I am thrilled. Now, why nobody's on the phone lines, don't know, because we have so many of you that missed out originally, did not see it, did not get it, did not have a chance. When I tell you that gold has gone up since we debuted this, well, that's something you can look at the chart. You can actually look and see there. When you look at gold price, you can actually look at where gold was at every single day. And then you can look at kind of the overall, what it's been doing through the years. And basically it's the craziest chart you've ever seen. What we're going to do right now is bring this, because it's on our Halloween sale. You get an even better price than you got when it debuted. It is a major value when it should be more money, because simply the gold has changed so dramatically since those last, I mean, for those of you that go, how could it have changed in a month? Well, that's why I say, invite you to look at the chart. The gold pricing is all public knowledge. You can read it and look at it every single day. It changes and fluctuates by the day, but it's not really doing what we want it to do, which is somebody tell that gold market to crash, but it's not going to. We're expecting to see $6,500 an ounce by the beginning of the year. So, or they're saying early 2026, not necessarily on New Year's, but early 2026, which we are 2 months away from. We could be seeing that $4,000 price that we have now that we never thought we'd see in the gold market. We could see that extend up to $6,500 an ounce or more. So I would say maybe get your gold now, because we still want to bring you gold, and we are still finding a way to make it incredibly affordable, and this band is it. Because even what you'd spend on the gold is $2,000 for the gold with no diamonds. That exact size gold band with no diamonds whatsoever, not the 20-point pear shapes that are perfectly matched in the natural fancy yellows in the brilliant cut pairs. That alone would be more than the ring is going to be. Take a look at this. It's our 1 carat 5-stone style. It's going to be flying. Operators, I need to know how many you have. A lot of people will be getting more than 1. And remember, these are natural yellows. They are not treated to get there. They didn't start as a, oh, by the way, they didn't start in carbon and get put in some lab and get made in some machinery by technology. No, no, that's not what we're talking about. We're talking about natural from the earth and natural yellows. 2 things. It's kind of like that real extra rarity. It doesn't get any more rare. There are very few things in this lifetime, in this world, that you can shop for that are more rare than this stone that you have 5 of. Across the way in this band. This is so amazing. Oh, that's interesting. Okay, Andy, are you aware we're not on in AT&T and all that stuff? Okay. Okay. Again, it's one person, so sometimes I don't know. Sometimes I get in trouble because you guys reach out and say, I'm not getting you guys in Florida. Well, again, so I put it out there so we can try to work on that. But here we go. Okay, so no AT&T in Florida. That's all I can speak for now. But here we go. Here we are. This is important. This is stunning. This is really, really a good look. And let me show you on the hand here what one looks like. Then we can show you, and by the way, pinky ring to thumb ring, it goes anywhere on the hand. Even if you're going, I'm done, I got enough rings, my fingers are filled, you can always stack it with other things. You can stack it with another of the same type. You can wear it as a thumb ring to a pinky ring. We're sizing it for you. There is no white gold available. It's just yellow gold. It's only yellow gold. They are set prong to prong, meaning the tip of the prong of the pear shape is going to meet right up with the pear shape on the other side. So it's really, do you see how when you see it from a distance, you can make out that very distinctive pear-shaped action you have from side to side? You see that? So that's why, again, we didn't muddy up with a pear shape. You want to show off that shape. So what we did was made sure we really let that be the focal point by not adding all these big baskets around it that we should not see. Here's what it looks like stacked. Did I put them on the proper way here? Let me make sure that, yeah, I love kind of puzzle piecing them together like this. If you put them on opposite directions, let me see that, perfect. This is what I did before, just to show you, and these are all different sizes and they're all far too big for me, but still, you see how they're consistently set, and what I did was alternate. See how the first band is going this way, the second band is going that way, and the third band is going that way. So basically, when you put them opposite directions, they can really work together like this, where they're sitting so close that it just ends up looking like one band, okay? Oh, there goes the light. So it just got real dark. So we'll see if we can get that light sound like, I heard a little pop, so that bulb may be out. So we'll iris up in the meantime. No, we're no strangers to no lights around here. I'm telling you, Tony, I'm superstitious. I think that black cat needs to go. I think the black cat should go. I do. I do. I also broke my wrist because a black cat ran in front of me leaving the studio one night years ago. So, yeah. I'm a little stitious on that front, but here we go. This is our band. Bear with us here. We'll be a little darker than normal for a few minutes, but look at how stunning they are still in darkness. That is the main light too, so it's going to be real dark for a minute, so a little shadowy. But all we got to do right now is send them out cheap. That we can do. So no broadcast on AT&T. Now the lights go out. It's a good thing I got low prices, because you know what people say, can you sell jewelry in the dark? We should be able to. We should be able to. We should be able to sell jewelry just based on the stats alone. It's just looking at 1 carat. I mean, thinking about 14 karat solid gold in a band and the fact it's 1 carat in yellow diamonds. And come on in, everybody. The shopping is really, really, really good. It's actually extra fine tonight because we got the $100 off on a piece that is a tried and true favorite. It has been only one time. It debuted. It sold out. We had about 50 at the time. Now we've got far fewer than that available. So this is the time to get in very, very quickly. I hope you can, because it is not going to be that $49.99 it should be. And only yellow gold available. We're sizing them for you. And for those of you that already got one and are loving it, make sure you pick up another for that stackability. You may want to get 2 more. And think gifting, because we are just hours away from November. So holidays are running up upon us here very quickly. So what can I do that's going to be this price going forward in the next 2 months? Well, nothing really that's going to be actually manufactured in this era. So let's take a look at it and bring you a better price than $49, $39, $29, or $19. We've already got a couple gone and spoken for. The lines are about to be very, very, very busy. So all you can do is just holla at me and let me know if you want to get one of these bands. Remember, it's not looking its best right now because it's in light and it's in darkness, but we're going to do something very, very special for you and make it even better than $19.99. And again, this is last call. We can't make it again. It won't be made a third time. This is all we were able to create based on, and I don't mean create in a lab, I mean create in this band based on the diamonds that we had available for you. This is it. There's what 1 looks like. Here's what 2 look like. And again, the ones that stack up, which is why I'm doing that, are the ones that you're seeing upright, face forward. So they're the ones that give you a better look at the color here. Even though, yeah, that's hard to say right now. But let's do better than 19, 18, 17, or 16. Come on in. We got a value. A gold band is more on its own than where I'm taking this one here tonight. So you can take a huge moment here, get a really big value. And we're going to go ahead and send it out really quickly here. It's not even $1,500 or $14.99. Big old value, big night ahead of us. We got 2 hours left to go. This will not be $14.99 or anywhere close. This is a good one. Seriously important value here. Tony, I would stop as much as we can. I don't know, because if we can, we're going to be out without a light for a while, so perfect. Just to try and give everybody some look at it, what it's really going to look like here, because I know it's tough to take a leap of faith and go, well, I don't know. Remember, this is that bright, shining diamond. Diamonds love the light. You can take the best diamond in the world. You could take a flawless diamond that is D color. And if you don't have it in light, you probably know this from your diamond rings you have at home. If they're under no light, it's really tough for them to look their best. So I really admonish you to think about, we've got our main light out. The light is out, so it's just going on the ambient light in the studio here, which is not really adequate to show you the close-up on these colors. It's going to be, you know what, let's take it even lower. Then 14, then 13, then 12, then $11.99. Come on in. We've got our best value ever here. The price is going to match what we did when it debuted. Plus tonight, you get that extra $100 off, which is significant considering how low it's going already. And it's not $10.99 either. And for those of you that got one, I love the look of stacking. I think that this ring, for what we wouldn't expect expect pear shapes to stack beautifully. This one is. So instead of 11 or 10, let's take a look at it. And let's do even better than $10.99. Blow it out. $999 a ring. That is while they last. They're really $899 instead. So a better value for just a few of you tonight. If you can get one very quickly, you're going to be happy you did. So make sure you call in. Let me know if you'd like one at $999. This is our last call. So really, really important there. I'll take a sip of water. You guys get them for $899. Let me know if you'd like one. We'll give it 60 seconds and they will be sold out. And then let me know what requests you'd have if you want to just hop on in and maybe pick up one of these diamond bands, but also let us know if you have a request of something you'd like to see. Doesn't have to be anything specific. Could just be a general request of what kind of stone you're looking for, what kind of price point you want to be in. We'll try our best to accommodate, as always. 35 seconds to go. And again, forgive us, our light just popped. It just literally blew. So I still see that black cat up there. All right, so we have two going out over here. Thank you. And whether you're putting two around something else as a true ring guard, or if you're putting two right next to each other side by side, it's all you need to create that stacked look. And to think, for $8.99 per piece, you know, you got two, you're saving $200. You get three, you're saving $300. It is not $100 off your order. It's $100 off each individual item. I think that's important to mention when we have a stackable style that's already so affordable like this, and the fact that you would be able to take $8.99 times that by two, you're getting two rings for under $1,800. That's incredibly important on a style like this. So take advantage of it. $8.99 and only a couple remaining to go. And let me try it on. Pinky ring, thumb ring. I love it all. I think that it really is one of those that the stones sit up just a little bit off the hand. I know these are not the appropriate sizes, but just to show you what it looks like. And again, forgive that it's so dark. Our light is out, so this is not going to be what it looks like in real life. But look at that as a thumb ring. Look at it as a pinky ring here. 5 stones that are meant to go, even if you have a larger ring size, like let's say you wear a 10, or let's say you wear an 11 or 12, you're still going to have those diamonds going all the way side to side, and that's important as well because these are larger sizes as it is. These are all, looks like 7s and 8s and 9s, so really important to keep that in mind. There's my size 7 for you, so you can see how it works. Thumb to index to ring finger as well. They're always, always, always going to work. And then if you're putting on a couple and stacking, literally, look, you don't even need to have 3 or 4 or 5. That's the way that they, as you see, I just literally think of it like a puzzle piece where the pear shapes are kind of nesting into each other the way you see it. I don't even mind this look of wearing the same band, but in multiple fingers across the hand. We're talking a lot about not just stacking this way, but stacking rings this way across the hand is very, very popular these days. And to get them for $8.99, stunning. All right, so let's go through our last look at it here. 60 seconds left on that $8.99 band. And again, a gold band by itself in 14 karat solid gold, a gold band's right now going to run you about $2,000. Just the golds, just literally a gold band, no diamonds. That would be it. So the fact that we've got an $8.99 price tag for you, and the fact that you can get a couple of them for the price of what literally the plain gold band would be. And I don't think anybody's going to buy a plain gold band from me for $2,000. You would think I'm really, like really, truly off my rocker. But that's the thing. That's where gold's at these days. So if you're just making a band that looks nothing more than just what you see right there, just that's $2 grand. That's from manufacturer. That's from us. Retail is going to be significantly more. So this is the way, getting a full carat minimum, by the way. Those are a 20 pointers or so a piece, and they will go one way across the hand side to side. So really beautiful there at $8.99. Thank you all so much. All right, we're going to keep on going. We've got a beautiful Tanzanite tonight. It's our 7 carat. It's an emerald cut. Let me give you a little preview of what that looks like. There she is. That's the stunning emerald cut with the baguette. So really impressive diamonds that go around it. I've got some really unique earrings for you if you like very sophisticated jewelry. There's a very high-end designer that does a lot of this lion style. We have the lion look with that really important diamond. You can see right there in the middle. So that's actually a stud earring. So there's a match pair there. Also, I'm going to get you a trio. We have a trio of Tanzanites that are all actually unheated, all natural Tanzanites. So they're very impressive as well, followed by some big turquoise earrings. Some hoops are here. But that's it. I got like 7 more items to show you. That's not going to fill up 2 hours. So today is a day when we really are going to rely on your requests. Yes. Who is that? Oh, okay. So anybody who might have shifted online because your AT&T was out, if you're watching AT&T, you can go back. Hopefully it's working now on television. So thanks for the heads up to those that reached out and said, hey, you're not on. That would help out just to know. If you do prefer watching on TV, you can go head back to TV and we should be up and running there on the way you normally watch. Okay, so always nice. Like online's usually the backup. You know, that's the way you watch if your TV's out, your satellite's out, your cable's out, or one of our broadcasting partners is not being so partnering. But we'll talk about what's coming up. I want to show you this. This is actually, can you believe that is a Tanzanite? And this is, it's a Tanzanite. And what about this one? They're all coming up a little bit later. That is also Tanzanite. So we've got 3 incredible, what are called all natural, unheated, untreated bicolors. So we'll talk about those a little bit later. Also have a very important Cuprian. We've got this big yellow diamond. It's one for the ages. That's our single individual yellow diamond. It's going to be tough to show you these pieces for color when the lights are not operating. But I'll tell you what will work well. I think for the time being right now, I think this is going to read really, really well no matter what. Because look at that. This one doesn't need a lot of light. It's not a diamond where we're really getting, you know, persnickety about the color and the clarity. It is something we care about the color, but we already know it's good because it's the best in the world. Sleeping Beauty Variety. This is our stud earring that is perfect for both primary and secondary piercings together. It's 112. 9482. Keep calling on the yellow diamond bands. I think we got a couple left. So that one, just a shame that we couldn't see that in the best of light. But I'll tell you right now, it's beautiful and you'll love it. So make sure you get those, okay? So we are going to really be helping you out. Now, this is turquoise, Sleeping Beauty variety here. I'm going to see, we've got 9482 here. It's a Sleeping Beauty that's actually going to be this beautiful, true classic. It's really a robin's egg blue is what we would qualify this as. It's 1 full carat in your Sleeping Beauty Mind material. This is the best source in the world. We also have a very limited quantity here, but it's also a size that with 1 carat even, and we'll give you a millimeter size, measure those for you. They're in solid gold, just yellow gold here as well. So they'll match up with your yellow diamond bands that you just got. But I also want to show you, I think this is a really good size for both primary and secondary because there's a lot of people that have more than 1 piercing these days. So maybe you're looking for an earring that can work double duty for you, where it can look good no matter what. It can be a size that's appropriate either way. Let's take a look from a distance. I'm going to give you 2 measurements here. First with the ruler as usual, then I'll get you a millimeter size as well. You can see they're actually in diameter 1/4 of an inch, which is a good size. As far as millimeters, that's how we measure gems, is by millimeter size and carat weight. But if you're doing a dimensional measurement, it's by millimeter size. That's going to be a 5.5 millimeter. So just under what we would see in a 1 carat diamond. I'll hold one up to the ear. They're yellow gold only. This is gifting central. Let's say you need 10 gifts, 5 gifts, 2 gifts, whatever the case may be. This is one that's going to be affordable enough to where you can go ahead and get as many as you want. That's what it looks like in a primary piercing. You can imagine if I just moved it on up and stacked it 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th, wherever it goes. This would be amazing any way possible. So it's really a versatile size that you have. Let's take another look at them close up. Get you a big old value. Yellow gold only serves mentioning that we have just the yellow gold alone here would be very, very pricey. Very pricey. If you're buying in wholesale, you'd look at $500 per setting. without the turquoise. That's just for the findings. You know, there's big wholesalers out there, if you're in the wholesale jewelry district, that just sell and offer findings. That's all they do. So they literally sell to the massive manufacturers, the big retailers who are looking for 5,000 quantity at a time. So they'll get a volume or a wholesale discount, as you would imagine. Same concept as buying in bulk. Well, the difference here is that you've got, of course, that very, very important turquoise added to it, but there's a $500 setting, which is where gold's at today. So when you're putting together even something smaller like a stud earring, the gold pricings that we're seeing today are really accounting for some really higher prices than maybe you're accustomed to seeing in the past. So keep that in mind. And here we are with our 1 carat studs. Let's get you a big old value. Let's take them on down. Under $500, there's the gold price, but you're getting turquoise in the middle as well. Turquoise in the middle that is highly valued turquoise. Best out there turquoise, stunning material, greatest quality, all of that. Yellow gold only, get as many as you need. And might I add, at $499, that would also come down $100. There is no threshold to price that the $100 applies to. It means you don't have to spend $1,000. You don't have to spend $500, thank goodness. You're taking that discount. And if you think, oh, she's gonna move it up more to take it down, no, I would never. I'm not about that. That is not how we roll. And instead of $499, which is amazing, we're going to get this price even better for you. And again, looking even better with light. They have no light right now. It doesn't serve them well. We probably won't have light for the rest of the night. It's going to be a challenge. But here's what I'm going to do. Instead of $499, you get a better value. You get the 5.5 millimeter round stone out of the best mine worldwide that has ever produced turquoise, matrix free, no veining, no extra colors, and it's not even $449. Get as many as you want. There's a limit to how many I can offer. There is not a limit to how many you can shop for. So you can get as many as you want. And why would you not when you're taking $100 off every individual pair? So every pair you purchase, another $100 off. This is a stock up day now. Now it's an idea where you can get as many as you need, stock up as you please, get all those, whether it's the granddaughters, whether it's the nieces, whether it's all the sisters, whether it's the circle of friends, because you're thinking, well, why would I get her fine jewelry? I'm going to just get a gift certificate, a bottle of wine. I'm going to get a massage and maybe a tin of cookies. Well, that's going to be more money in a lot of cases than what this earring is that's going to last forever. And they're not even $449 either. They're actually down to $399 instead. And that means $100 extra off that price. So you get them for $299. That's 3 pairs. It's still not on, by the way, Andy. AT&T is still not on. But go ahead. You got it. Terry will show you the lion heads coming up as well. Promise those. They will be here for you. All right. Well, here we go. $299. That's it on the turquoise. Let's get to those lion studs. They're pretty cool. They're gigantic diamonds. I know one of my favorite designers for, not jewelry, I don't really love their jewelry, but I do like their clothing and their handbags and their shoes, and it's all Italian made. And they do a costume jewelry line with this whole lion motif with the big, big, big center stone in the mouth. Like this is really kind of inspired by. We're going to show them coming up, and where my Leo's out there, we know the lion is a very, it's a really, besides just being an amazing creature and a beautiful animal, it's also symbolic of a lot of different things, usually power and strength. And we're going to show that. And a little bit regal, too. King of the jungle. Yeah, there's a regality about a lion's head that we're going to see coming up. All right, so turquoise at $299. Let's move on to the lions that are here, also in an earring. This is going to be a much bigger stud style, though, more of a button style, and I don't know how they're going to sit on their own. Maybe they won't, but we'll give them some help here. So you can see there's one. Oh, I love the details, and you'll be able to tell from a distance away. That's why it has to be a larger scale size, because you want to be able to tell as they're on what they are. Because my pet peeve with jewelry is where, you know, it's a really lovely detailed design, but then you can't even see or make out what it is from a distance away. Yes. Okay, so we're still offering turquoise earrings. They are still here, moving on quickly just so that we can show you a lot of great jewelry. Hopefully I have time for your requests as well. But here we are. These are the lion earrings. 8962 is the ad number. There's 12 points among just 2 diamonds. So they're really good size round brilliant diamonds. 6 points and 6 points and a lot of gold. Now let me show you the inside, because this is also important. Post is going to be right up just north of center. Here's what they look like from the inside. So they have some great finishing. I know you're anxious to see the size. Are they going to work for you? Well, yes, they're going to have a little drop from the lobe on most of us. Take a look at this from a distance away. I'll show you the length that they're going to reach. And that's where you see they're a little over ½ an inch. I really would say not quite 5/8, but really close to 5/8 of an inch. I'll try one on the ear for you. They're going to have a nice post and butterfly backing as well. And here we go with this amazing, oh yeah, look at that style. So you can really see what that is from a distance away and really make out that diamond, and I'm trying to get them in focus here so you can see, I don't know where the focus is, but there it is, more or less. Take a look at that. So you've got that beautiful mane on the outside, textured gold to give you that luxe look of that lion's mane, then that big diamond there, right there in the mouth. Let's go ahead and blow them out, get you better value than even, cannot do $39.99 today. Much better value coming your way. That's what they look like. It's a mirror finishing, but they have to do a little bit of a hammer texture just to give the details that you have there. And yet the really large, beautiful diamond single stone there. Let's go ahead and send them out. Yeah. 3 of the studs. Thank you very much. Someone's doing some holiday shopping, I would think. Wonderful. Or really any time of the year. Holiday gift shopping is one thing, but I don't know about you, but I'm gifting all year long. I don't wait till the end of the year to gift. I'm gifting all year long. Any special occasion, any accomplishment, any milestone. I love to, give gifts to other people and show people how much I care. And, picking out luxury gifts is really nice. It makes you feel like a proud gift giver, and I love that too. All right, they're not going to be $39, $29, $19. How about $999 for the lion's head earrings? Bigger button, you know what? Do even better than $9.99. Let's keep on going. I want to see who's out there. We're without lights. We're without audience. It's okay. We can still find a way, and that means cheaper prices. Even better. Even better. $100 off everything that, hold on, before you take $100 off that price. And this is really what is personality jewelry. This is something that, sure, a lot of people are going to go, a lion. But then there's the, wait a minute. Some of us like to have something different. Everybody's got the ball stud. Everybody's got the famous diamond stud. Everybody, honestly, it's what I shy away from because I don't need what everybody else has. I don't really like to, just look like everybody else. I want to have something a little bit different, especially when it comes to accessories. That's the point of an accessory. Sometimes we have to wear more tailored clothing. You should see what I wear in real life. I wear my most tailored outfits here because it's work and it's professional and it's, home shopping. But I really like to get, I like to have something bold and different. I like to have unique styles. I like to stand out. It's just the way I was born. I don't know why it is. It's just the way I am. I will tell you right now, though, with jewelry, it's such an opportunity to accessorize. And I'm not saying at $4,000, you're going to go, sure, let me try them. But when they're under $1,000 or better yet, under $900, like $899 or $888, or better yet, we'll just keep on going. What if we make it even better than even $800 and blow them out for $799 a pair while they last, and then we can say goodbye. And when they're gone, and they're really only $699 tonight, which makes it even better. With that really, really important larger diamond right up there in the center. That's cool too. And we have our, oh yeah, midway point of the show. We're reached. We're there. So time to get a move on. We've got a lot of great pieces. Hoop earrings are coming up. I'll give you the trio of unheated, rare of the rare Tanzanites, or what we call zoisites that are rare, unheated, all natural bicolors. We'll talk about them. We'll talk about them. They're one of the toughest stones to bring to you because they are that rare, and we bring rare every day. And we've already got, these earrings are so cool. And again, ½ an inch top to bottom. All the details you see from the side, from the back, the way those look, solid 14 karat gold. That is no small amount of gold when you see it. And of course, designs like this aren't something everyone does also because the artistry, but also you have to start with so much more gold and then basically carve that away to make those different designer details. Not easy to do, y'all. So $799 turns into $699 at your discounted price for our Halloween sale, starting a day early. There's an extremely important yellow diamond here. I've got one of our larger ones. It's a carat 65. We have diamond hoop earrings, 1 carat plusers. We're going to see mint tourmalines in trillions. Speaking of tourmalines, there is a teal blue that is so good. Look at this teal in the I don't know if this one's going to do, yeah, even without light, it looks really good. Look at that. Teal tourmaline. Look at that stone. High clarity, really good. Nearly 7 carats in size. The item number is 2872. Welcome in. We're halfway through our Thursday night. Thanks for being here, everybody. Hope you're having a good, almost Halloween evening here. I'm going to be with you tomorrow night for Halloween. This tourmaline is outstanding. Stops you in your tracks. Bold teal, blues and greens together. Stacks of diamonds on the side. That's a 6 carat 85. It's got 39 points. Yes. Who was it? Hi, Terry. Thank you so much. Where's Terry calling from? I think we had some other lions going out too, right? Joanne, you picking up some lions over there? Oh, really? 2 more. How are we doing on those yellow diamond bands? I was going to recap it. We may not have that opportunity. I'm going to have to see if we have any left on that yellow diamond band. I'm probably going to have to put them on too, just to show you. Do we have any left? Otherwise, I won't put it on. Oh boy, can't put it on if we don't have any left to sell, but I hope so. I hope we still have a couple remaining. And boy, I love the way they stack. I'll tell you, get a couple of them. I love to stack in 3s. I like odd numbers of stacking. It looks best. So 3 to 5, oh my goodness. But this blue-green with the triple stack in the diamonds down the sides, here's what we start. How many? Is that what's left or what's gone? Okay. So 685, 39 points in diamonds, and the beauty of that stone. Blues and greens, teal colors, but you see how bright it is? That's cool. That's what you call a cool stone. But watch this, because you're not seeing all of it yet. It's really better when you see it move. And that's what we're going to show you right now. We're going to show it to you on the hand. And then you're going to see, and again, no lights, so please keep that in mind. It's going to be pretty dark. But I wonder if I can put a phone light on it, if that's going to do anything. Probably not, but let's try it anyways. No, not really. Maybe a little help, but not much help there. No, not much. But that's a really important look there that you've got, isn't it? Great style, big stone, almost 7 carats. This is a really big discount on it as well. We're going to take it down from $79.99, make it a lot more affordable, and that is one clean tourmaline. Double prongs in the corners, triple row in diamonds on the sides. Let's take it on down below even $3,000 or $29.99. Halfway through the show, we're needing your requests. We'll get to those very... you know what, if we have hope of a light, I might wait on the Tanzanites till we maybe get the light back. I don't know. We're trying. We're really trying. We're trying to see if we can maneuver something to help get this set lit up. But I'll tell you, those Tanzanites really need to be seen with some light. So I'm trying to find things that don't need a lot of light. But here's what we'll do on this one. Instead of 29 or 28, let's just go ahead and blow it out. We'll make it $24.99 on that one and one alone. So $24.99, you get it for $23.99 instead. Plus, we've still got tourmalines. You know what would probably be best is bringing out all the neon stones, like the Paraiba, the Tanzanite. Those are the stones that flourish with no light. So this one, yep, the Paraiba tourmaline, when you get copper content, the blue greens that come through, really, really important. This is only $24.99, everybody. So we got to move along. Also, speaking of Paraibas, there is this gorgeous purple. That purple in that designer mounting, that one would be our 634 in a copper bearing. So we can just go even rarer. What's rarer than a teal? Well, not many are going to be rarer than a teal, but look at this. This has got that purple. Look at that. Usually when I zoom in and out, I get to warm up a little bit. Not today. Look at this. That's got the purple Paraiba. 18 karat gold, no less. That's nice. 18 karat 634 on the copper bearing. It has a carat 91 just in tapered baguettes. 128 in rounds. That's item number 9018. So your total diamond weight here is 319. When do we ever see 3 carats in diamonds? This is 319 in diamonds. 9018 is the item number. That is a purple Paraiba. It's got the true, look at that, it's clarity too. I'm showing you from the side so you can really peer in through the sides of the stone and see the clarity it has. 634, it's a big size. 319 in diamond weight. White gold only, even the gold is upgraded to 18K. So there's not much we can do to make this any better or brighter. Well, besides light. But there's not anything we can do except maybe just discount it to a $28,999 price tag. It's going even lower than that. Let me know who's got that teal tourmaline, by the way. This is nearly the same size as that teal. Isn't that something? But now in copper bearing, in the rarest of the colors of the copper bearing, and the beautiful diamond weight. Those baguettes are for real. Serious, important baguettes that you have all the way around. They're all tapered as well. The diamonds that are doing the outside frills, it's like that scalloped edge, but there's more. There's actually a triple split shank on the sides as well. Look at that. And it's not going to be 28. Oh no, it's not even 10. We're blowing it out. It's not even $89.99. This is another fabulous one only. You know that. This is not going to be repeated ever. And yet we've got this one for only $8,999 plus an extra $100 off that price. So you get it for $88.99 instead. And yellow diamond bands are still here. We'll be recapping those a little bit later for all the late arrivals to the show. Usually we start to get busy around the 7 o'clock hour, which is still another 25 minutes or so away. So we get a lot of new shoppers in at that time. So make sure you're dialed in if you want one of the pieces we've already shown, because they're going to be a little bit quicker to go. And then we will get to that fabulous trio of unheated, untreated Tanzanites. And I know these diamonds are just as white and bright and beautiful. Let me show this on the hand as well so you can see how stunning this is. Look at that. That is a large ring. That's definitely what you would classify as a cocktail ring. No doubt about it when you see how lovely and bold and bright, and you can see this is really like knuckle to knuckle. So get ready to be wowed when you see the amazing size. And then of course, it's really only until you move it to the sides when you see that triple split shank style that it has. And remember, when you add up all this diamond weight, 319. Very impressive quality ring there. Very nice. High end to say the least. So that is $88.99. Tanzanite is here. We've got hoop earrings also here. Really good hoops. Diamond hoops, as a matter of fact. Done with the Omega style you're always asking for, which we also love so much. And that's going to be coming up. And we have all 3 gold colors available too. So that's exciting. And a big night ahead, but only an hour and 20 to go. So this is where, again, please make requests. Not a request tonight. Not yet, with the big sale going on. So here's where we get to some diamonds. These are diamond hoops in yellow gold, white gold, and rose gold. They're some of my favorites we do here. And we have all 3, which is rare to see, ready to go as well. I will say there's only one available in the white gold, or rather yellow gold and rose gold are down to 1 pair that can go out right away. So that's going to be also crucial that you call us very quickly if you want the yellow or the rose. And there is the white. Here's a rose gold representation. I'll just show you 2 of the yellow, and then we'll show you the white and the rose as well. So you can get an idea of how they differ if you're choosing based on gold color, but you probably know what you like. And it's going to be 1128960. These are diamond hoops. They are front facing only. That means diamonds in the front. There are really significant diamonds here in the hoop, 2, 4, 6, and 8 per earring. So 16 stones altogether. And that all makes up 1 carat 04 in diamond weight. So an extremely important way to go when you're looking at a carat 04, 16 stones. If my count's correct, those are about 7 points a piece there. So very impressive. Let's see, 2, 4. It's hard to make out, isn't it? Let me just see if I can see a close up here. I'm under a little light too, so it's hard to look at things and gauge it here, but 2, 4, 6, and 8. So it is 16 stones per pair of earrings. I'm going to go ahead and show them to you on, because I know you're anxious to see what they look like as far as that 1-inch style. Now it's a slightly oval hoop as well, but this is the genius part of it, is the closure. So you can see from the side here, first of all, from the front. And it always looks a little bit longer to me than a 1-inch, just slightly. And we're back with light. So now it's going to be a little hot, but look at that 1-inch drop. So you can see here 1 inch, but then it's more like a little less than that, like 7/8 side to side. So what that's going to do is going to give you a subtle oval shape. You can see that there. But I do love this easy way that this closure flips down. So look at that. So just boom and boom. So it's really, look at that. I'm not holding it open. That is a spring-loaded hinge. So when you open it, it stays open. So you can really put that post right through. Then it flips. Did you see that? I'm not doing anything really. It's just closing on its own. You give it a little push, and then it clicks close. And that doesn't, it's not resting on your ear, nothing like that. We're going to show it to you on as well. And look at those diamonds flourish And if there's anything that you saw in darkness that you'd like to see now with light, we've got that bulb replaced, so we're good to go. And look at that. This is fantastic. Isn't that lovely the way that looks from a distance? It has the biggest, chunkiest look of diamonds here that you could ask for. A beautiful style, a great way to go. And I'm so proud that we have them for you at this size. They're actually going to be really affordable as well. We're skipping over the $49.99 price, making them a lot more affordable for you. Back to the wheel we will go. And we're going to make sure they go very, very affordably for you. Just as simple as I can make it here. White, yellow, rose. You're seeing the white and yellow now. We're going to show you the rose gold as well. They're lightweight too. They don't weigh a ton. So this gives you all that big diamond payoff that we love without the really big weight, because I love a good diamond hoop. But the ones I'm wearing today, I custom designed for myself many, many decades ago, and yet I tell you, they're heavy. I'm not wearing them for the the hour and a half car ride home. They're coming out. They're not staying in the ear. They're just, they get 3 hours. They get 3 hours of an event, and that's it. That's the thing. If you're really looking for a comfortable, wearable, you want style, obviously this is about as classic as a style gets. I think every gal needs a great hoop, but so many of us are tempted to just go the little 1/4 inches or the little 1/2 inches because that's what's affordable. This is where, again, we can take a $5,000 really great price, make it more affordable than that for you, send them out in a hurry, all available to send out right away, like as in tomorrow. Because this is one of those holidays I like, because we still ship on a holiday. It's maybe Halloween, but it's not a federal holiday. Shipping is still working, so you can get pieces right out to you, have them by early next week, and that's really wonderful as well. So as you bring in a month of November, we're going to have your new jewelry arriving, and a fabulous way to go, and better than even half off that price, $2,500. They're not going to be $25 or $2,000. They're not even going to be $19.99. Look at all that. A lot of beauty and diamonds there, aren't they? Fabulous look, great colorless diamonds. We love our white diamonds. They're about as bold and brilliant as you can get. And you can see how that Omega style closure, it's not going to actually touch the post. So that's good too. And they're not even 15 or 14 or 13. We got busy lines. Hoops are always, always popular. And that's the thing you need to know. There's always going to be a hoop for everybody. We have many different varieties, but when it comes to what is the most classic wearable, it's usually the 1 inch. It's usually the carat size. This just brings you the bigger, better hinge, the easier, comfortable style, and they're going to be $12.99. You get $100 off today to make them yours. So $11.99 at checkout instead. Happy Halloween a little bit early. We brought the trick-or-treating to you on the early side so that nobody misses out on the values and the sale event. Big Tanzanite still to come. Those yellow diamond bands are still here. We've got the 1 carat yellow diamond pear-shaped bands that are now lower than they've ever been because they get the $100 discount as well. Nothing's off limits from the $100 off. So that's why I would really encourage you to think about what's been on your wish list and maybe pick up the phone, dial in, and make a request with us as well so we can show it to you, bring it right out. If it's something that's still available, we'll bring it out and we will give you that discount. So it's really a fabulous way to go. All right, so $12.99. $11.99 at checkout. Okay, coming up, we still have that copper bearing. Now that we've got our light back, what I'm going to do is bring out those really important blue wing, non-blue wings. Let's call them non-blue wings, because this is the only time I'm going to bring you something that isn't blue wing, is when we have something that's even more rare. Yes, the far and above, much more rare variety of Tanzanite is going to be the all-natural, unheated, untreated varieties that we have coming up here right now. This is one of them. These are extremely collectible, and they all have such fascinating colors together that I really wanted to make sure you could see all of that and appreciate all of that before you make a decision, because these are too rare, and they're all completely different. We have 3. They're all the same type of stone in that they're unheated zoisites, but not a one of them is looking like the other, because they all have different tones. They're all bringing multiple colors together in the same natural unheated variety of zoisite. Zoisite is the family. So this is Tanzanite is just a trade name. You know that, right? It's just a trade name. It's not born as Tanzanite. It's called zoisite. Gemologically speaking, it's called zoisite. And it's called the blue variety of zoisite. Now, a lot of stones have trade names. Morganite. Just like if I came on the air today and said I'm introducing a new stone to you and it's called Blairite, that would be just a trade name for something else. That's where a lot of stone names, like morganite, for example, named for J.P. Morgan. Of course, George Frederick Coons. He has his namesake stone, it's Coonsite. Those are where a lot of trade names come from. It's from usually a gemologist or a discovery that's made. Now, we look at Paraíba, a trade name for the tourmalines that have copper. Named for, of course, the source for which it was first found, which was the state of Paraíba in Brazil. Now we're talking Tanzanite, probably the most obvious one. It is an homage to where it comes from. This is the one and only source after all, so we call it Tanzanite to pay homage to the fabulous Tanzanian country where it's found and where it's mined. So that is all important. This still is from Tanzania, mined in the same mine, but this is that really, really rare because everything that's been mined for the last couple of decades, the first thing that happens when that rough comes out of the ground, it's heated. It's heated. Heating, like most gemstones are, heating brings out the best color possible in Tanzanite. And we all know that typically the better and brighter and richer the color saturation is, the more valuable it is, the more dollar amount it goes for, the more money it costs you and me and everybody else. However, there is an exception. This is that exception. This exception is that you're getting material that has no heat treatment whatsoever, came out of the ground these colorways, and there's everything from the golden to, honestly, the middle is like a golden. I see blue, I see pink, I see a little bit of orange in there as well. Feels very fitting for our Halloween graphics, doesn't it? And then you have the more traditional of the bunch, which is usually what we see in unheated stones is usually that blue-green combination. And you're seeing that on the left side in the emerald cut. That one's definitely bringing more of the traditional blue-green, almost that oceanic kind of mermaid type color. So I love that there are different options. The golden is really rare. That, in my experience, is the rarest of them all, is what you're seeing on the right side, which is that more golden yellow-green, kind of a chartreuse kind of color there. So all three are going to be the same incredible price tag, and the best news is we're blowing them out because that's what we're doing, making sure that everything goes. Welcome to our sale event, kicking off tonight, giving you an extra day of Halloween shopping sale pricing as well. And we've got all three. I'm going to go through these carat weights for you so you can get somewhat familiar, and then do let me know which one is your favorite, because they are one onlys and they have all been over. This is why they're here. The only reason they exist in our inventory at this point is because they started at $79.99. One was $89.99. The other was $99.99. I'll just tell you right now, the right side was the $9,999 because that is the rarest color of the three, or colors, because it's really blending different colors together. You let me know which one's your favorite. We have our 367 in a bridge with a carat 11. Then we go here to the oval. That's going to be a 488. That is the largest stone. That has the most coloring. I would say I see goldens, I see greens, I see purples, I see pinks. I also see red. So that is the largest 488. That has pink diamonds and white diamonds. 24 points in the pink, 76 in the white. And then we go to our peacock design. Oh my goodness. So aptly done here, the way that those are yellow diamonds around your round. That is our big 376 unheated golden Tanzanite. We're calling it golden. It really has golden yellows, bright yellows. I see a little bit of pinky golden. Do you see it too? A little bit of like a pinky lavender that you see right through the middle as it moves. And then some blues and some greens all together. That's a 376. And that is yellow diamonds and white diamonds together, and that's a big carat weight. 119 is your white diamond weight, and the yellow diamonds are at 24. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to need some callers, and more importantly, this is from my really big-time collectors. Here's the other thing that I've learned about gemstones from a very early on age. When I started in the professional world, I've always admired jewelry, but when I started, I was kind of brought from the sidelines to the studio here. I will tell you, one of the things I learned very quickly was that most rare stones are not all that cute. They're not always pretty. There's a lot of stones that are really ultra, like crazy uber rare, and they really just look like rocks. They don't have a lot of brilliance, they don't have a lot of color. They're really some of the more unattractive stones in the world that either are not fit for jewelry, too soft for jewelry, or just not attractive enough to surround with diamonds and put in precious metals like gold. Then there's this stone, which is crazy rare. Most of you probably didn't know there was such a thing because, again, 99% of all the Tanzanite yield since 1968, most every little bit of that rough has been heated. And that's, no matter what, brings out the blues and those kind of, again, lavender shades. We, of course, see blue wings, so we see more of the blue, purple, reds. That is all still heated, by the way. Those blue wing block Ds, they're heated. The museum reserves, they're heated. Every stone I've ever brought you outside of this unheated world, they're heated. So that's what really makes this so rare, is that it even made it past that process. You've got amazing multiple colors as a result, and you don't have to pay $79, $89, or $99.99, because remember, $79.99 was the lowest price of the three. This is where you want to dial. There's one of each. They stay as is in the gold colors they're in. I'm going to size them for you so they arrive ready to wear, so we save you thousands of dollars on sizing that way. Let's take a look at all three. Let's find out which one you like the best, because that's the big question here. Obviously, you're not buying all three. Well, maybe you will. If I get the price low enough, you might just take more than one. You might get a couple. You might collect a few. Whatever you want to do, that is up to you, but they will not be $79. That's the lowest price of the three. We're going to go even lower, and we're going to make this really impressive. All you got to do is dial. And Diana, we've got something like that. Of course we do. I'll try to bring them out for you. $79.99 they will not be. We have no collars yet. I'll tell you this, every design is gorgeous, but the bridge goes more traditional in the sense that it's all white diamonds. Look at that, blue greens top and bottom, lots of pinks and purples on the sides. You will not believe this. I'm gonna need more than just your listening here. I'm gonna need you to really dial in, because here's my promise. I gotta move jewelry, and we've got 7 minutes till this top of the hour arrives. I'm going to bring the blue wing block D, the museum reserve you always see, but these are so many times more rare. And if you're a collector and you want something nobody else even has or nobody sees, or you can search the world, you can go to every retail store, you can go to museums. I know what we're submitting to museums. It's blue wing block Ds. It's not the unheated, because we don't have enough of them to go around. They're all lovingly created in these beautiful specific mountings. And I'm going to make you this promise. Here's my Halloween Thursday. I know, we're a day early. Forgive us. We're a day early just in case you're on the go tomorrow. I hope you'll join me tomorrow. I hope you'll be with me tomorrow for our big Halloween night. But if you can't be, or if you won't be, or if you're on the go, or you're just busy because the doorbell keeps ringing, that's okay too. We're just giving you the sale event now. But I need you to trust in what I'm going to do here, because these price tags, this price tag that's going to be in all three rings is about to be lower than the price of the mountings by themselves. You can forget about what's in the center, because regardless of how rare it is, it's still cheaper to get right now my deal on this wheel than to actually shop the individual mountings by themselves. Because I could create them for you, but the mountings will be more. And remember, one has pink diamonds and white diamonds, the other has yellow diamonds and white diamonds. Together, that's amazing. So let's take a look and see what we can do here, because you need a value if you're going to shop these from us. So here's what we're going to do instead of $79, $69, $59, $49. I've got one of the rarest in the world. Look, for example, of how this peacock ring looks on the hand. Stunning. And that angle you see there where you really show off the asymmetry and this feathery style there, and look how good it looks with those yellow diamond bands. Here's what I'm going to do, and you can wear it this way. You can center up the stone, which is dazzling. It's almost like looking at a yellow diamond. Nobody's on the phone lines yet. That will change. I'm going to have fights over these rings. Fights over them. You just pick if you want the more golden. Do you want the more blue-green? Do you want the more, this is every color. This feels like the combination of everything all in one. You see it right there. It feels like this stone and this stone combined in that stone. So you let me know which one you like, because they're not going to be $49. They're not going to be $39. This is your moment to take whichever one you like. Look at that. There are literally, I mean, it looks like a, it almost looks like a watercolor, like a mix of all these different tones. There's our emerald cut. They will all go, I promise you. I know jewelry, you know jewelry. I know values, you know values. I know what you need in values, because I can tell you when I walk into an office in the afternoon hours. I can tell you what will and won't sell just based on the value it is alone. I can tell you right now, all three are going to go. There are pieces here that'll never sell in a million years, no matter what I do, because they're just not a value. I don't show those to you. There are pieces that are really, really beautiful, but they're way too much money. They don't go up on the air. This is where, again, it's like I'm your liaison between the great jewelry and the values, because if it ain't a value, no one's going to buy it, no matter how pretty it is. We're here for value too. It's one thing that if you got unlimited funds, you can buy jewelry anywhere you want. You guys are here because you want the best in the world, but you also need a price tag that's better than costume. Better than faux, better than treated, better than man-made, better than sterling silver. That's what you're getting. And these are the rare of the rare, and they're not going to be $39. And they're not going to be even $2,999. I am giving them away to you. All I can do is the best discount and price you've ever seen. I've got the $100 off. It's not final sale. It's your chance to pick them up. They're not going to be $29. They all three will go. You tell me, do you like the left, the right, or the center? You just let me know which one you like. Left, right, center, you decide. Or I should do it like this for you guys because you guys are backwards. Left, right, center. That'll look better, right? Left, right, center. For me, it's left, right, center. You just let me know. Say the word. Say oval, emerald cut, round. Whatever you want to do. But it's not $29.99 because that's the discount. All of these mountings, we are the factory. We make the ideas before the center stone is set. We know exactly what the rings cost. They were made years ago anyways. So they were a whole lot less back then to make than they are today. And we're going lower than $29. We're without viewers tonight. We got a lot of our cables missing. So I'll tell you what we're going to do. We're going to blow these out. And we're going to do a lot better than $29.99. You come on in because this is the buy of a lifetime. And you can immediately say you're a collector. Because if you have any of these natural and heated Tanzanites, you are a collector. And we'll do better than 29, better than 28, better. Guys, this is insane. You know it's not legal for me to pay you to take jewelry. I can't pay you money to take jewelry. So this is getting awfully close because when you're looking at what's up here and you consider where they're going, and then we've got that extra $100 off wherever I end up, which, let me tell you, somebody from management's going to come out here in momentarily and take my mic off and put it on themselves because they're going to be like, this is wrong. You can't be doing this kind of pricing. I am doing this kind of pricing for you all on the rarest of the rare. And it's not going to be $28.88. They're not $27.99. This is the way we do it. Come on in, blue greens. Do you want all the colors? That's got goldens, greens, pinks, reds. I'm seeing the blue. I'm seeing that gorgeous green. This one's got more of those yellows, golden tones as well. They're not going to be $27.77. I just hope you can get the one you like because I know they're so distinctively different. You've got your preference. You've got the one you want more than the others. So let's go absolutely crazy here. Get you better value. Let's make them $2,699. It's my best price I can do. Get them for the mountings. If you hate the stone, take it out. I'll take it out for you, send it to you. You can do whatever you want with it. But I'll tell you that's where the rarity is. Not the pink diamonds, not the yellow diamonds, not the unbelievable white diamonds. The value is really, to be honest with you, it's even in the mountings. And we're doing them for $25.99. Now, Andy, I have a request for you. So I'm going to show you something, see if we can bring out something for Diana that she might like, because we have something similar. Diana's ours are not quite that carat weight, but they are fabulous. And so do you remember those earrings that we have like this? Can we bring those out? Wide pave hoops. Thank you. All right. So we're going to do that. And then we'll see who's got what, left, right, or center. I'll try them on and give you the odd numbers. Remember, there's a 376 here as far as the center goes. That's a 488. That's the largest. Here is the 367. So remember, the two sides, the round and the emerald cut, are very similar in carat weight. The big ones in the middle, if you want to go on carat weight, that's the pink diamond. There's the yellow. There's all white diamonds in the bridge. Just, yeah. Middle one is fabulous. I knew that would go first, to be honest with you. That is the 488. It's gone. Yes. You got it. The rainbow sapphires from earlier are gone as well. And then let me know who would like either one of our two left here. Emerald cut or round. That center oval is 3853 and gone. Here we go. This is the beautiful, if you want to go blue, greens, pinks, and reds, you go there with the emerald cut. Also love how you can see the diamonds running underneath it. There's the round in that. That's the rarest color of them all, is that golden yellow chartreuse. That is that round. Of course, the round cutting also elevates the rarity. So we have that fabulous collection left, $25.99 at checkout instead of $26.99. So even better. Let me know. We got 30 seconds left with those, and then we'll move right along. Several pieces from earlier still hanging out. That's because we don't have a lot of viewers tonight. So again, we're going to recap those as well as we carry on throughout the evening. We've got an hour left, though. Last chance, last call. They're melted down otherwise. Oh, that's the other thing. This isn't, it's not a sale we're calling sell it or melt it, but it is like a sell it or melt it. Because we need, if we're going to proceed to give you the values we do on gold that we have been, we can't buy new gold at $4,100 an ounce and expect to bring you values like you're used to. So we're going to be real serious about melting some pieces here. And so that's really critical to remember. Now, I do have a blue wing block day. I'm going to try to bring out some earrings by request first, because I know the top of the hour has arrived. And then, of course, I want to remind you about this yellow diamond band. For those of you just tuning in, we're leaving those. Okay, look at this. This fabulous array. I mean, I've stacked three together, and I do love them that way, because I know most of you who watch my show have already shopped this ring months ago. The fact is two things. It's back. We have like 2 or 3 left because I did present it last hour. This is, and it was presented without lights. So now for those of you that took that leap of faith, you're good, but you're going, oh wow, the ring's prettier than I thought. For those of you, as we say, welcome into our last hour of our Thursday night together. Hi everybody, we're live with you as always. We broadcast out of Los Angeles. We're so excited to have you with us on this fabulous fall Thursday night. We start our Halloween sale a little bit early. I'm the host here at TVON, Lauren Blair. Glad we're with each other tonight to celebrate discounts, values, deals, and deeper discounts than you're used to seeing. $100 off everything you shop for. I want to remind you of this band because I know a lot of you just tune in here at this time of night. It is our fabulous final few of this yellow diamond 5-stone style, 20 points at least each, 1 carat total at least per band. But I'll tell you the way to go would be stack them. They stack beautifully together. If you've caught little glimpses of it on my right ring finger, you've seen 3 stacked together at one time. It's beautiful, and it's even more affordable than it was when it debuted. That's all because it happens to be here tonight when we got a little jump start on our Halloween sale, which I know is tomorrow, but you know, we're starting you early here. Why not? So that if you're on the go tomorrow, you can still take advantage of this great savings that we have. So here's how they look, kind of splayed out for you, just so you can see those gorgeous different stones at different angles there. I know they all look a little different depending on the angle they're sitting at, but they're consistent, beautiful, natural yellow diamonds. The item number was 112-8582, and this is that last chance, last call to get this diamond band. 5-stone style, goes one way, all the way across the hand. Fills up side to side so that you're never without diamonds. And they're incredible. And they're lovely. And if you're thinking, well, the one at the base looks a little, that's how it looks because the angle of the camera. They're all exactly, watch this. If I move this one aside and this one aside and watch this, and I put this one down here and this one up top, and there we go. See how they just, again, it's the best angle to see them a little bit upright so you can look directly into those stones. So they are all 100% consistent the same, and they're beautifully matched, and they're our last few, and you're getting at least a carat and solid gold and VS diamonds, and of course now they've shifted a little bit, so that one's not in focus anymore. So there you go. It's a really fabulous buy. We would love to get you one before they're gone completely. We can't make it again going forward. Even if we did, it would be a whole different price tag. So either way, not something you want to wait on. 1 carat in diamonds, fabulous value here. Let's take it on down. That is $999, and no way to do the gold for that price anywhere. So to have that here today, and it's really, instead of $999, it's actually $899 because that $100 you have to as a gift from us to you. It's our own little trick or treat. So let's say you came and knocked on our door today and said trick or treat. You don't have to even say it, but you're getting $100 off everything you shop for. And do you think we have those big hoops in stock? Okay, we're working on those, but Darlena has a request as well. So Darlena, we've got a couple, and I'm glad we're getting requests in because what a night when you're saving $100 off. Doesn't have to be just whatever I show you. It can be the piece you want to see. Whatever it is you're looking for, that's why I think requests would be really important for the next few minutes that we have together. All right, Darlena wants to see these gorgeous diamond drops. These are my favorite diamond drops because we did something very simple the other day. This is a little more elaborate because we had, remember the pear shapes we had? It was just a pear shape right beneath your lever back. This is a little different because what it's bringing is an even more exotic cut. In the marquise cut, then you have a little longer length just because it's that great bar design of the solid gold. So you're getting a little bit more of just that mirror finishing with the lever back and front, then that little bit of mirror polish to that bar right between your lever back and your diamonds. I have the yellow gold to try on too for you, so you see what that's going to look like. As far as 9217 is concerned, 61 points in diamonds that are rare marquise cuts. We don't see a lot of marquise cut white diamonds. Here's the length on the hand so you can see how they measure. They're going to be exactly, and let me hold this one up right. It's again item number 9217. It's a great request. Thank you, Darlena, for that request. And anybody who'd like them, we do have a few available. Actually, I've got, here's what I've got, 3 in white gold and 4 in yellow gold. Sounds like a ton, doesn't it? 7 of anything is a lot, but it's actually going to be quick to go. We have 1 inch in the drop. This is, of course, the yellow gold, which I'll be trying on. I say 1 inch. It's a little bit more than that in gold, but what you're going to see face up from the ear when you see it on is going to be 1 inch. Let's take a look. I know my set moved around a little bit here, so let me bring these forward to you yet again. It is just that kind of night, but here we go. This is a really good fancy diamond, really specialty cut. Let me try one on. You can see it that way, how there's just, it's a way to do a drop it casually. You're still getting 30 plus points though. And I'm so thankful these are here. Can you, operators, let me know if you get a white or yellow? Rose gold would have to be made. We can do the rose gold. You just might have to wait a month or two for it. But again, if you want it right away, like to go out tomorrow, I have 3 in white and 4 in yellow. And it's another one of those opportunities you might want to get more than one of to take advantage of. And we're very busy on the phone lines. And no doubt, we got a lot of pieces from earlier going as well because everyone's playing catch up with the show. Here's what they look like on the ear for an example here, just to see what those are all about. Because I'm just reacting. I start to react to my own gold after a while, but take a look at how pretty they are. Just from a length standpoint, so you can see how beautiful that is and what's going on there with that style. All right, that's just fabulous. That little bit of movement they have, just the way they kind of move, and I'm moving in an exaggerated way just to show you how those gorgeous stones move. We'll go back to the wheel close up. That was the yellow gold, by the way, that I had on. So a little different than the white gold here, but you're going to decide whichever you prefer. It's 1 inch in the drop. That's the way you do a drop. Like, doesn't have to be that super ultra dressy style. Just really makes it wearable, easy. I'm going to make them affordable as well. Let's try something new. Try something fabulous. Try something that's going to make everybody happy and a treat for yourself. I really think that, again, this is the time of year when we as adults, how do you treat yourself as an adult this holiday season or when this Halloween time rolls around? You get in on these values like this. They're not even $1,000 or $9.99 for individually very large fancy cuts. And if you like a little shimmer to your gold, listen, I know that you don't need diamonds to shine. Diamonds provide sparkle. Gold that's mirror finished provides a shine. You get both of those aspects in this earring because honestly, sometimes gold, like you see it with my signet ring all the time, it picks up light better than diamonds sometimes do. I've got all these diamond bangles on. They're not shining like my gold signet ring does. Signet ring has no diamonds, but it's shining more than a lot of diamonds do. I've got diamond earrings on. There's a lot of diamonds there. They're not sparkling the way gold does. So this earring gives you both. Gives you both that shine and sparkle factor. They're not even $9.99. And remember, operatives, if you'll let me know, because I'll let everyone know as these quantities sell out, because we want to let you know what can go out right away tomorrow. And what can go out right away tomorrow? 3 white, 4 yellow, that's it. We're going to count them down. They're not even $9.99. They're actually going to be $899 instead. And the white and the yellow are available, ready to go out tomorrow. So you'll have them by early next week. They're going to be in your possession, on your ears, looking fabulous. And they're only going to be $7.99. That's the best part of all. Extra savings tonight. Who's getting what? Yellow or white? Yellow. Yellow. Thank you very much. One more pair of earrings. We're going to do some hoops. Larger scale hoops coming up. We'll do those on the way. Last call in the yellow diamond band as well. And remember, yellow gold, very popular. So make sure you get in on that yellow gold real quickly. And then we've got the hoops coming up. There are big pave hoops. Love those. Nice wide style. Give you some presence that, you know, some people like a shorter, wider hoop. Some like a longer, thinner hoop. And sometimes we like it all. So that's why we do so many different varieties of hoops for you, different styles. Everybody's got a different preference. Or if you're maybe like some of us who really love hoops, we get a collection going. We get a lot of different styles so that we can mix and match and, you know, feel like we have the appropriate style every single day. All right, we're going to go to those hoops now. Thank you, Darlena. Did Darlena get a pair? I hope so. It was her request. We've got that better value given that they're $7.99 tonight instead. So that really is lovely. Now, here are the hoops. I'm going to start with the white gold. Best way to go is if you're showing off how white and bright diamonds are, this is the way I recommend going. And actually, these are, I believe, yeah, they're the ones that are kind of big enough. They sit up on their own a bit. They may lean a little bit, but you'll see them on the ear too. And then let me just go ahead and refocus our camera lens for you so you can get a really good look, because that's, like I say, everyone else's diamonds, and there are diamonds. Better quality, brighter, and of course, bigger clarity gives you a brighter, beautiful look like you see here. I also have the yellow. They're going to be 111-6378. And we're talking natural diamonds. I love seeing them in yellow because when you see these up front, you still just notice the white diamonds. There's no yellow color that the stones absorb. It's because we do that little bit of white rhodium where the diamonds are set. So I don't think you can go wrong. I mean, normally I say I recommend our white diamonds in white gold, but honestly, when they're set this way, like in the yellow gold. And by the way, it's also a reversible style because we take such pride in how we manufacture these all the way around. So the 360-degree angle has to look great. So you're getting that beautiful look where there's all mirror finishing and solid gold in the back. So you can actually put them on reverse and you can wear them as a mirror finished gold look as well. So it's really giving you some options. Yeah. Oh, okay, sure thing. Let me try on that feather ring with the unheated Tanzanite real quick. It was 112-3823. My understanding is this one's gone as well. Leaves us only with the emerald cut left. Here's what that peacock feather ring looks like on though. That's what it looks like. First of all, you can always center it up if you want to. So we put diamonds on the one side, but if you want to do what I like to do, show off that feather design on one side, you can wear the stone towards one side of your finger and then have that feather design show off a little bit more on the other side. So that's the 376 unheated, and that one's gone. And that also had what, like a carat 50 in diamonds almost. So lots going on there in the diamond weight and the incredible rarity of that stone. Thank you much. That was $26.99. Of course, here are our hoops, which are item number 1116378. This is a little more than a carat in the fabulous diamond hoops. They're actually a carat 02, and they're going to be, here's what we have in stock, white gold and yellow gold, but I only have one pair in the yellow, and I've got the really, really good. Oh, so you're looking for cuff earrings. Okay, same kind of thing. It's the same exact thing. I don't think there's a difference. These are not cuffs. These are post and clip closed and all that. So here we are. We'll just blow them out, $14.99 if you'd like to get those, and I'll try them on for you as well. So fabulous idea, really good value there, and enjoy. All right, so we don't have any cuff earrings, no cuffs. I wear them. I usually buy them in costume jewelry because they tend to, sometimes you lose them. So I never recommend buying the ear cuffs in fine jewelry just because they can get lost. They don't have a closure, you know, they just literally, like, you know, hang on to your ear. So I always like something with a post in fine jewelry. I want it to lock. I want it to be actually, you know, in place and good to go. So yeah, that's going to be it, guys. $14.99. They're $13.99. Keep calling on those diamond drops. Or we can do obviously our wider style hoop for you that are a carat 02 for $14.99. I'll pop one on really quickly for you so you can see what they look like. There's that reverse. So again, that's why they're reversible in style, because you can get that mirror finishing as well. And they are a ½ an inch. So when you get a ½ an inch, but they're wider, they get a lot more presence naturally from the boldness of that triple row that you have as well. So, and they're really simple, easy click and closure. They snap. You probably heard that click. Closed, and you can see what they look like from a distance away. They're just lovely, and they really do have that presence from a nice larger width that you have there, which is really outstanding. So they're here for $13.49 or for $13.99, and then we'll go back to our wheel and take another look at what we have and the rest of the show. We've only got about 45 minutes though, so it would be definitely time to get requests in, help us out with anything you're looking for. Do that quickly so we can help you out with whatever it is you need to see. And there we go with the diamond hoops. Thank you all. So I did want to get into one blue wing since we had, we're 2 for 3 on the unheated. We do want to bring you what we traditionally know as our best quality worldwide is actually right here in this massive 7-carat pluser. This is a beauty. It sure is. And we've got just moments left in the show. 45 minutes is not a lot of time. And we're going to do a lot of recaps because this is the last piece I have to show you. So if there are no requests, that's okay too. If there's nothing really that's just kind of you're pining away at, we can show you a lot of the recap items that we have for you as well, because there are some really extraordinary ideas that are still here from the early part of the show as well, so we can recap those for you. But here we are with a Tanzanite that is just deluxe luxury, and we really want to make a point here on a sale night like tonight is, a little impromptu surprise Halloween sale, getting a little jump start here on 9612. This is a blue wing block D, of course. This is the premier material of the world. It is, and I just had this again, so many people have been shopping so long, and I really want to stress something about blue wing. This is something that I continue to deal with every single day. I get so many of you reach out, which is a wonderful age. You know, when I started in this business, I've been doing this so long that, you know, when I started in the business, there wasn't a single solitary person who had a way to reach out to you as a host. I mean, that's how long I've been doing this. There was really, social media was not something that was used in that capacity. It was used strictly for people you actually knew. And it's really changed. And I love the accessibility that, we can provide you to help out, to answer questions you have, to, I get jewelry related questions, non-jewelry related questions, and I chit chat with you 24/7, 365. It can be Christmas morning and I'm inevitably on my phone answering emails from customers out there. But here's what's happening with our Museum Reserve. I know a lot of you are going, I know Museum Reserve, I know Blue Wing Block Ds by now, you've had them for 7 years. I still get this question as recently as yesterday. Why is it that I took it to my jeweler and they told me it's fake, it's not Tanzanite? Because most jewelers have never seen Museum Reserve. Unless you've watched TVON, do you have any idea why the other home shopping networks of the world, why they still sell Tanzanite? Have you ever wondered that? Have you ever wondered yourself who would buy Tanzanite at that place up the dial or down the dial when it's clearly a lesser quality and it's 3,800 a carat or 1,850 a carat or 1,000 a carat and it's lesser grade material? Who would buy? Well, listen, we're not in every household. There's a lot of people that don't know TVON exists because we are not in like 300 million households. So what that means is that you get this is a boutique opportunity. And with the same thing in mind, not every jeweler has a lot of experience. Not every jewelry store worker has a lot of gemstone or jewelry knowledge. Just because they're behind a counter at a jewelry store does not mean they've spent their life studying gemstones. Sometimes it's just it's a $20 an hour job and they need to have it. So that's okay too, that's wonderful. But again, I believe in people, I believe in shopping for jewelry in places by people who are experts, people who know what they speak of, who have been around to see different qualities. And there are appraisers. Just because they say I'm going to appraise your jewelry does not mean they know the qualities available in Tanzanite. And that's just, again, that's something that we wrestle with. Everyone's got a different level of education or experience. Some people have read all the books, some people haven't. Whatever it is, it's what you've been exposed to. This is why we educate. This is why I believe watching the show is an education. It's a free education. There's a lot of people that spend good money, I'm one of them, to go get degrees from the Gemological Institute of America after you already have degrees from an actual four-year school. The difference is that not everybody has all those credentials. Point being is that this is Tanzanite, but it is admittedly a quality that is available nowhere else. If you do take it to your routine jewelry stores or you take it to your basic appraisers who don't have a lot of background knowledge, they're going to tell you things like, that's not real. Tanzanite doesn't come in that color. Here's the quote from the jeweler from a customer the other day, yesterday, that I dealt with. She said, my jeweler said it only comes in purple and yours is blue. So it can't be Tanzanite because yours is showing blue and Tanzanite is lavender. Again, that's a lack of experience. So let's take a look, because we have new people shopping every day that go, I don't know, I've never seen a Tanzanite look like that either. Exactly, exactly. So here's our 701. This is literally, if you hear one thing I say ever, let's hear this. This is the very best Tanzanite that has ever come out of the ground. There's only one place, it's not all that big a place, and there's only one place it's ever been mined. This is the very best of it. Blue Wing Block D, and now we've taken you that extra step up where it's literally the material that was set aside 7 years ago for museum displays. And now we're looking at it here, together, tonight, on sale. It's going to be our 701 with 75 points in diamonds. The 75 points in diamonds are also something I want you to see from a couple different angles because they are white. Look at that. They look weird when you see it like that because there's a shadow. It's this big glare that's cast just in the same way that sometimes your mirror, when a lot of light hits it, looks like a different color. Look at that. That's what they look like. They are white, bright diamonds. It's all we work with. There's the Tanzanite. I can't show you both of its strong suits at the same time. That's just we don't put a lot of money or time and investment into our lighting environment. But here it is. Look at that. So there are the diamonds. There's the red flash. There is the Tanzanite. And yeah, you know, it's funny, it's in the name. Most of you say, well, but is Tanzanite, isn't it supposed to be purple? Sure, the regular basic is. It's light lavenders, light lilacs, light purples. When it looks more blue, hence the name Blue Wing, I didn't call it that. That's what the miner called it. They remember they're in the Block D way back when 16 years ago, mining away in the best block of the mine ever that's producing the most saturated rough. And then they come across this one vein of the mine, a vein of the D block that had this insanely deep, rich blue, even naturally before heating. And so it had this totally different color than what we see from all the rest of the Tanzanite. That's why it's called blue wing. The actual rough material looked like a big, long wing, like an angel's wing shape of this insane blue. That's why it's called blue wing. Ever wonder that? That's why it's called blue wing. And it's more blue than it is purple, which is a really good thing when it comes to Tanzanite. So here we are. It's going to be better than $12,999. My should be, could be, would be price tonight. We're going to do a lot better for you. It's in the white gold only. You just need to tell me your ring size. Let's try it on. Give you a look at the 7 carat from a distance. Oh, Harry Winston, eat your heart out. Look at that. That is what you see in the store windows of the best designers in the world. Big old emerald cuts in baguettes next to a very important emerald cut in color. That is something, though, that even all those big name designers, the ones we all default to, we think of as the big names and the luxury brands and the styles that, you know, create all the red carpet pieces, they are still showing you an inferior level Tanzanite to what we have, because we are the only place to get it. We have it all, we have every last bit, and you're only getting it right here. So let's get this at home. And let's put it on the auction block, because I have major, major, major concerns that this may not go at $12,999 tonight, even, yes, on sale. So now we get to take it a lot lower for you. We get to make it an incredible value for you. We're going to try our mightiest here to send it on out, and all you got to do, name your ring size. That's it. You're not even running around town spending $300 per size to go up or down in a ring size. You just tell it to us. We have it arriving ready to wear at your doorstep. It is good to go. So you have no worries, no extra expenses. There is no cost of ownership or maintenance at all. We do it all for you. We even get it to your doorstep for free. It costs us hundreds of dollars to ship every package, no matter if it's a $100 item or a $10,000 item. It costs hundreds of dollars to get that item to you safely and securely. That is something we pay for. The sizing costs thousands in a lot of cases today because of where gold's at, the labor market, everything else. That is something we do for you for free. There's no tax on anything that you shop for. If you live in a state that is not called California, you don't pay tax. You get all these freebies, all these extras, and better yet, what is our $13,000 ring that should be 10 times that in retail, and it's going to be less than $12,000 because I'm putting it in the auction block. It's the only way to do it. Got to get the phone lines ringing on a Thursday night. This is what we do. And yes, you'll still save $100 off of whatever your winning bid is. So you've got extra savings there. And it will not be 12 or 10. It's not going to be 9 or 8. What if we do $7,000 and make it $1,000 per carat on the stone, plus free gold, plus free diamonds, all of that? We're not going to do it. It's not going to be 7. It's not going to be 6. I need to get callers on the lines. We got to do something wild, and we've only got about 35 minutes left to go. So this is the time. Get ready and enjoy the Tanzanite that is the best. I also should mention the Louvre. Why am I mentioning the Louvre? Let's go to France. Well, the stone will go there. That's the thing. If this does not get a home here in this show tonight, that's where it's headed. I don't know if I'm supposed to tell you that, but there you go, I just did. There's no harm in the truth. That's where it's going. Museum reserve, guess what? We can't keep them forever and give it chance after chance after chance after chance. There are museums that need great gemstones. One in particular needs them more than ever before. So here's what we have. Here's what we have to offer you first. And I know we can't feel pity for the museums. They will have their great stones. Hopefully the stones that rightfully deserve to be there will return. But I will say right now, that stone would be a great addition to a fabulous, well-known, maybe the best-known museum in the world. I would say it is. Certainly the one I think of first and foremost. This is really cool to get something like this that has this kind of worth, this kind of value, this kind of exclusivity, and now you're getting it on discount, and not $6,000, by the way. What about $5,500 or $5,000 even, or $45,000, or maybe we just need to go to $4,000 and really send it out the door. $4,000, $10 increments, $100 off, and the pride of knowing that nowhere, I don't care if you spend $600,000, $1 million. You think I'm kidding? You think you can't spend $1 million on a Tanzanite that's 7 carats? Oh, you can. welcome to my neighborhood. Go on to Beverly Hills. You're going to find $100,000 stones that are not 7 carats in size. You can spend that money. You can spend even less here and get something that's better. All I can say is if you like value, you're in the right place. If you want extraordinary value, you're getting more of it today than any other time. Let's look at it on the hand again, because that is something to behold. It is not going to be $4,000 to get it started. Welcome on in. For those of you that don't yet have a blue wing block D, even for those that do, but maybe want to experience the beauty of an emerald cut, this is the moment. This is your opportunity right now, and it will not be 4 or 39 or 38 or 37 or 36. I'm here to move a jewelry piece. We got to do it with this one. This is the way to get it. This is the, look at that. I'm an emerald cut freak. I love them. I love them. I love them. I love them. I think they look amazing in diamonds, but you know what? The only thing better than an emerald cut diamond is an emerald cut neon stone that brings you blues and purples and reds, and in that order. And the red flashes that come through are second to none. It's not even going to be $3,600. We have got a live auction running here. We have got a couple of people thinking about it already. The increments are tiny. The discount is huge. I've taken a $13,000 ring, and now we're making it, what, $3,500 to start. And that's going to be it. $3,500, 60 seconds to get it going, and your chance to take another $100 off wherever it ends up. And that's going to be what we find out in the next few minutes, is how is it going to be that we can bring you that level of quality and big monster diamonds. That's 75 points. We know that. 75 points divided by, well, there are 6 of them. So on average, 12.5 points a piece. But you see it. Some are bigger, some are smaller. So figure you've got more like probably 20 pointers right beside your emerald cut, and then they're going to get a little bit smaller from there, but again, where they get a little smaller, they get a little wider. So all bigger diamonds, all important diamonds, all the way down the sides. Nobody on that one, that's okay too. It's a blue wing world, but we've lived in it for a while. So we're all just happy to have a few more before they go. Obviously headed out to museums here, and that's where they got to reside. They got to take up residence in museums from here on forth. But again, that's your chance to pick it up if you like it. $3,500, not a lot to spend on a really important Tanzanite with incredible diamonds as well. I want to remind you, we had one of our pearl deals. This is really exceptional. A gorgeous pearl. This is not a strand, though. I think when we hear pearl necklace, we think a lot about the basics, the little stones, the strands that continue throughout. We rarely think about necklaces that are opera length, that are going to give you a beauty and a distinctive style unlike anything else. I have been to great retailers many times over who specialize in pearls, and we never see anything like this. Just want to remind you all of something I had earlier tonight in a beautiful strand. This is an incredible, not just your basic pearl strand either. It's, I'm just putting it on here so you can see what this is all about. It's item number 9571. Only have 2 available. I think we're down to 1. This is the pearl opportunity of a lifetime. All natural South Sea pearls. 11 to 12 millimeters. There are 9 of them. So again, I don't have it exactly how I'd wear it because my microphone's here, so I'm avoiding the microphone so I don't make a lot of noise for you guys at home. But look at how beautiful. These pearls are going to go side to side. This is how most of our necklaces will work. When we have stones that go all the way through, we like to have them start here at the sides of the neckline and then drape the rest of the way. It's kind of like South Sea pearls by the yards. You could call them like an SSP, you know, BTY if you want to. The whole by the yard concept is the idea of station styles. We've got these massive 12 millimeters, or some were just a little under, so we're calling it 11 to 12, giving it that little bit of range. But as we have 30 minutes left in our big Wednesday or Thursday night, this is going to be our little Halloween precursor. You have $100 off everything you shop for tonight, and you've got necklace that's all solid chain, 18 karat yellow gold chain. Between every one of those pearls, perfectly spaced to go all the way around. 31 inches though. That is not something we see. And with that, there is a closure. I just put it over my head, but you can also, if you'd like to, you can undo the clasp and then double it up. You can have different looks. You can wear choker and long length. You can wear the 2. It'd be right at about 15.5. So sitting right there at the base of the neckline, if you want to double it up, wrap it around, you can do that as well. There's a lot of ways to wear it. I mentioned if you can, I mean, you could do a little waist action as well. If you want to put it around the waist, you could do that if you want to as well. If you wanted kind of that chic, like cool jewelry meets belt kind of look. But this is a style. We don't see this every day. We certainly just started seeing some newer pearl options just yesterday, just last night. We've got this designer style. This is the crazy part. It's $1,699. $1,699 for this necklace with all these different colors. You have the South Sea white pearls, the South Sea golden, different tones thereof, and you have Tahitians, which are those deeper aubergine, deep grays into that black pearl. All of that, 9 of those individually, $1,699. That's not something you see every day either. So we'll take a look at it on the, we do this neckline shot that's going to show you a little bit closer, and then I can show you what the pearls look like as well from a more up close standpoint, but you can see here what they look like. It's going to be always the white pearl in the center, and then you've got champagnes, and then we mix and match them along the way. So you have multiple ways you can wear it. Think about that against a really, if you've got a really sleek, you know, whether it's a bateau neck or you're exposing more neckline on a solid color, it's so beautiful to see all these gigantic pearls. And then I'll just remove it here so we can show it also up close for you so you can see all the details of these different colors. But $1,699, not something you see every day on a style like this. And I just love the idea of doubling it up, wearing it almost like a kind of like a closer to the neckline, like a collar, but in pearls. So that's kind of the look you can create. There's really multiple looks you can do here with something of a newer design for us. And that's what it would look like if you just doubled it up and wear it more like that 16-inch length. You can do that too and just have that really cool station style. And then of course there's a couple more there that you're not seeing, but look at how beautiful they are. So that's what happens if you want to double it up. You can obviously wear it draped as a longer length as well, but just want to flash that. It's from earlier tonight. We'll go back to our Tanzanite, see if we've gotten open there at 3,500. Just want to remind you of a couple pieces to recap. Also have that very important Paraiba, that big carat 91. It's down under $10,000, which is unheard of. So we've got some great options and other luxury items still waiting for you. And reminder, we still have that, I think we still have our pink morganite here with a carat 72 in diamonds. Still have a couple of the yellow diamond bands left as well. So again, you choose what you like. And if you have a request, might as well get those in here before we wrap up our Thursday together. I got to remind you about this one. It was here much earlier. We just breezed through jewelry earlier and want to remind you what's still here. I'll definitely wait on your request. We have 27 minutes left to go. If there are any requests you have, you got to holler at me so we can show you those requests, get you whatever it is you need, would like, anything you want $100 off on. There's got to be something you're thinking about. This would be the time to get in. Now look at this though, 60 point on the morganite. You know, why we used a smaller stone here is because this is really about the mounting. It's a mounting that holds a smaller stone, but an important stone. And what I mean by that is we think back to when it was a pink diamond that was in the center, when it was over $20,000, and we wanted to replicate that style, but still in a natural stone. And here it is, the pink, oh, the pink of the morganite, perfect pink. Every time I see this, I really think we need to retest it because it looks like a pink diamond. It really does. It's got the flash, it's got the beauty, it's got the brilliance. It is a pink morganite. 32 points of pink diamonds as well. 140 in the white diamonds. That is 172 overall in total diamond carat weight. It's one of the most extraordinary mountings we do here. Out of tens of thousands of different mountings we have, we got a lot of them. And yet this is, and let me know who's got the pearls, because the pearl piece, it is so extraordinary, and $16.99 is really $15.99. So let's also remind you, $100 off in the next 25 minutes or so, tomorrow as well, but we know tomorrow's a busy Halloween evening, so you know, it's one of those days where you might be real preoccupied. So again, I hope you'll join me for it, but obviously we know the reality of what Halloween is all about. So let me know if you have any requests tonight that we can help you out with or we can show you. But here we go with our 60-point private collection morganite, and then it's also got the pink and the white. The pink are going to go all the way through and under the mounting as well. So they start on one side, go all the way to the other, and that just looks fabulous, doesn't it? And then you see how even the double halo is tiered up a little higher. This one is so fantastic. Another one of those, like, get it for the mounting prices. Do you have the pearls or the morganite? Okay, what's that? This one's only $19.99. We had it earlier. It's a recap. So it is our $19.99 piece. It'll really be $18.99 only at checkout. I'm going to show it to you on the hand again. I know this one was a teeny tiny little size, but I'm going to still try it on if I can. It also stacks pretty well because you've got all the centerpiece is going to be elevated a bit. So if you want to put another band style next to it, you can. You can do one side or the other or both. And we have $19.99 turning into $18.99. That will go. 25 minutes left to go tonight. This is your chance to pick up what it really does. It looks like our $20,000 pink diamond. If it was, well, you know, 60-point pink diamond, you know what that would go for. Plus the carat 72. That is a lot of diamond weight. We don't see many carat weights that get up to a carat 72 in size, especially when you're doing the luxury of pink and white together like this has. I mean, the pink diamonds, we cannot forget. Pink diamonds are a big upgrade, especially around here when you know we're using the all-natural pink diamonds as well. It's a huge upgrade to get. So that is only $18.99. Got to go. Don't worry about the size. If you don't wear a 4.5, that's fine. We're still sizing it for you. So there's no, even the complex, I mean, obviously those are the ones that we really need to size for you. We never would want you taking, even if you say, oh, I've got my guy does my size. Don't take it to your outside person who doesn't deal with a bridge mounting. This is a complex setting style. It's complex to make, and therefore it's complex to size. So let the people who made it and built it in the original form, let us expertly size it for you so that it's done properly, and that's really crucial. Plus, it's free with us, and it won't be free to size anywhere else. So that's also really critical. I think that's going to be something to keep in mind, as if you haven't been out in a jewelry store in a while getting things sized, you're going to be in for a rude awakening at how much it costs just to size. And somebody said to me the other day, but if I'm sizing down, they should pay me because they're getting gold back. No, that's not how it works. That is not how it works. I wish that was the case, but no, that's not exactly how the world works. But definitely something you want us to do here on that mounting. So here's our citrine, multiple citrines together, 4 of them with diamonds running through the middle. This one is 112.9613. What are we taking? Are the pearl necklaces still here? Because that would shock me to no end. That station style of luxury pearls, $16.99, but it's really $15.99. Okay. This is our citrine, 334 total weight, 4 stones brought together. You see 2 and 2. Brought together with diamonds running right down the middle. Beautiful diamonds, white diamonds, kind of doing that little S-curve through. That is $777, but it stays in the yellow gold. We're going to size it for you as well, and it's really the color of the season. But, you know, it would never match that orange of that graphic if it were Madeiras. Madeiras, if they're regular citrines, they're much more yellow in tone. These are those really deep, bright oranges that we love, and you're getting it for $677. Are we forgetting there's $100 off everything for the next 22 minutes? So we want to encourage you to take advantage of all of that, because that really does make your values so much better. It really does. It's a nice extra deal when it's, especially when it starts as a $777 ring and you get another $100 off that. That's a big discount to take advantage of. You want to see a big opal? Look at this one. This opal is gorgeous. This opal's fun. It's a really unique style mounting here. Here's the opal. Look at that. Golden based opal, yellow gold. Love this little crescent moon. It is like a crescent, but it's all pave. So you see diamonds from every angle. Item number here is 112-8174, something you have not seen tonight. And we'll see who's got the citrine. Here's the citrine on the hand, just in case you missed it the other 2 times. Here's what it looks like on the hand. It almost looks like a ribbon in a way, but bigger and nice and wide, but still goes side to side on the stone, so you're never seeing naked gold. We're just always, which I love naked gold. I like a lot of gold. I like it. I don't mind it. Doesn't need to be covered in stones for me to like it. But look at how pretty that is. Just that beautiful way. It's amazing how 4 pie-shaped stones can come together to make this almost like curved, scalloped, ribbon-like design. Yeah. Thank you. Citrine's gone. Now our opal's going to follow suit. It's item number 112-8174. This would be the big golden-based natural crystal opal. It's a 274 with 26 points in diamonds as well, and there's a big old value. It's a lot of gold. You got the sweeping gold, the big artistic sculptural design, all that look, all that exotic nature, that really pretty opal. And let's go ahead and move it on out of here. Real quick look on the hand so you can see the kind of dynamic it gives. There's actual, like, not literal movement, but the movement of the aesthetic. And the better colors in lower light you're going to get from that opal that you would not get from typical opals that are milky, that are hazy, that have no color. Here's where you get all that bold, beautiful color. And I love the way the diamonds, they're just kind of feeling like that wraparound design, like they're really showcasing the shape of the stone. And it's all custom made for that gem. And it's going to be $1,399 only for that artistic beauty. $1,299 tonight. Now, Barbara, we've got a couple requests for you. High-end Imperial topaz coming out to play. One's in a saddle ring. The other's in a very traditional mounting, brought with a twist. So that'll be $12.99. Back to the wheel we'll go. And then we've got two Imperials to show Barbara. Let's show her. We've either got the saddle ring. Oh my goodness, the saddle ring's amazing. We also have well, there's a pear shape and an oval. So we'll see which style we prefer, but two great shapes to choose from. These are both going to be the ultimate style as far as the color of the Imperial, because the color's got to be real pinky if we want it to be high end. So that's what you're getting right here. Yeah, that's just a pure pink. It reminds me a little bit of a pendant we had yesterday. And then if you like a little more golden with it, you can see these are two varieties. They're both very high-end, Barbara, but certainly one bringing you more, it's just a personal preference thing. Obviously, it is rare to get the pure pinks like you see on the left. But I like personally, here's my thing. There's a lot of pink stones out there. I'd rather get a spinel or a sapphire if I just want pink. So if you're liking that more padparasha type of pink golden mix, you go with the one on the right. You get the pear shape that is not orange. If it was orange, it would look like that graphic. It's not orange. It's a pinky orange combination. It looks like the best padparasha in the world. And that is an all-natural stone. This stone gets no heating, no nothing, no treatment whatsoever. So item number is $45.91. Now, Barbara, if you have a favorite already that you like, we can zoom right in. But if you like the oval, that's going to be $45.91. That's the pinky of the variety. That's the carat 17, private collection, really rare. 93 points in diamonds. Or we can go to item number 2659, give you some pink diamonds as well. The pinky orange golden mix, if the pair, that's going to be the 2 carat. So that's where you get the bigger center stone, 2 carat on the pear shape, 33 points in the pink, and then you go with another 62 points in the white diamonds, altogether 95 points in diamonds on the double halo on the right. You determine, you tell me which one you like. Prices are going to be both discounted and heavily. Got to make sure they go here tonight. Either way, and by the way, you don't have to be the requester. You can call in right now and say, I like that too. I'd like to get the discount. Here's how we make it happen for you. Either way, we have the $79.99 and we have the $69.99. I'll leave that to guess which is which. What I'm going to do right now is take either of the rings, whichever your preference is. We're going to take them sub $3,000. It means under. It's not going to be $29.99 for either or. There's a little different price on each, but they both come down to rock bottom. Let's take them lower than even $29. You know what? Do the big one. The 2 carat's the big one. So the 2 carats over here, that's going to be the big one. That's going to be $26.59. That'll be $28.88. You take $100 off. This one's even less. The saddle ring with the big diamond weight, even less money. I'll do that one for $24.99 for the ultra pink in the big diamond weight with the big gold weight. That's where you get 93 points. So the diamond weights are almost the same. Just matters on if you want pink and white together or all white diamonds in more gold. Either way, $100 off. Either one you want. Let me show you the saddle ring first on the hand. That one's going to be $23.99 at checkout. That's what it looks like. If we're still doing the comparison, here's that larger 2 carat pear shape on the hand. And you can see from a distance how those colors play. So you can really see the golden pinky orange here and the pure pink here in both the same mine, same source, same all natural, unheated, untreated material, and $24.99, $28.88. Take your $100 off either. All right, so those are some of our best Imperials at the under $3,000 price point, and certainly coming down even lower than that for you with that $100 we want you to take advantage of. You got 15 minutes to do it. There are the 2 Imperials. Thank you for the request. We've had other requests. Again, things are sometimes still here even when they're requested by somebody else, so you're more than welcome to pick those up. Also want to remind you, we have the incredible Tanzanite. There's one left in the unheated Tanzanite. It is the emerald cut. So just to see this one more time, because it's our 367. There's a big diamond weight to go with it. Don't see a lot of the natural unheated tansies. Here is one left only. Look at that. Just seeing it up close I think is very helpful too. You see the blues and the greens. top and bottom. That goes east and west, but they're the top and bottom of the emerald cut. Then you have the sides, which are going to be pinky, red, purple. See more of the lavenders and the blues? It's pretty traditional. So it's the blues and the greens that show you the natural unheated elements. Item number here is 112-2562. This was part of a trio. The other two are gone. This is where that discount happens. Let me know, Barbara, I have probably 300 Imperial topaz, and I'm not exaggerating. So if we can find you something a little more specific, if neither of those hit the spot, then let me know and we can hunt down a different one either tonight or tomorrow or whatever works for you. I'm happy to look through everything and see if we have something that suits what you need. But there's our 367 unheated, what we call the peacock material, just simply because it has those blues and greens here. There's also a carat 11 in the gorgeous diamonds in a bridge style, which of course involves a lot of great gold weight that you have here as well. And look at that. That's stunning. There's the inside. Let's blow it out. That's the $26.99 deal, really $25.99 here tonight for the end of our show. And we're down to it. 14 minutes left to go. We are here on Halloween night tomorrow, 5 to 8. We're here on the weekend, Saturday and Sunday. I want to remind you, Wednesday night's a very special show. I know a lot of you skip Wednesdays. Be with me Wednesday, November 5th. That's this coming Wednesday. It's going to be a very special show I'm putting together for you because I am celebrating a 9-year anniversary here at TVON. So it's actually November 5th, so we get to be together. So I thought we'd put together a really special Wednesday and do some really cool things. So I hope that you will join me for that as we celebrate and also make announcements. So here we go, guys. Last call on that one, 26, really $25.99. Last chance. We also had this gorgeous tourmaline earlier, teal color. We had Aruba light. We had the gorgeous blue zircon, all together necklace. It's a pendant, it's a chain, it's everything all together. We're going to show that to you as well. Another recap from much earlier tonight. So look at this. This is the blue zircon in our pendant slash necklace. You get both. You get the chain, you get the pendant. It's removable. It's 8821, and that's our blue zircon. Good size, carat 30 on the electric blue zircon in the oval shape, round brilliant diamond, shared prong set above it. And that's going to come with an 18-inch gorgeous chain. Look at that Rolo link, all sparkle diamond cut. Got the adjustability so you can make it as short a chain as you need it to be on anything you want. And we'll do that for all out the door, everything $9.99 for that really special piece there. So blue zircon, it's a rarity, sure. It's got that, of course, exclusivity of being completely mined out. It was only one place on the planet ever it came from in the beginning. So you take one source, you mine it out. Exactly, you know the panic that's going to happen when they announce the Tanzanite's done and mined out? The same thing already happened when you have, when this goes, and by the way, sure, is there any, Kimberly, I just got your email. Is there any particular Evil Eye style that you want to have? Because we've done like 50 of them. So if you have a certain idea, is it the turquoise, the sapphire? I'll see what we can bring out in Evil Eye necklaces. Could we relay that message to the back real quick on Evil Eyes? If we have anything in Evil Eyes, we can bring them out for Kimberly. She's looking for that. So she didn't give me a specific stone, so we'll see. We'll just show what we've got. That'll probably be the easier way to do it. So that'll turn into $8.99 on the necklace. Also wanted to just flash in these really dynamic tourmalines. These are the trillion cut Omega back mint blue-green tourmalines. They look like Paraibas, but just absolutely dazzling, thanks to the trillion cutting. And we do have item number 9501. So this would be our blue-green, I mean, stunners, absolute stunners. Big diamond halo around it. Incredible look here. That's going to be an Omega back style, so it can take that bigger earring and still make it sit properly on the ear for you, so it's not going to fall forward. And it's item number 9501. And it's going to bring you a 342 total weight in the trillions. That means you've got about a carat 70 each on the individual stones. Then the big diamond halo, which is 121. And we've got the Omega back stays in the white gold. Actually, you can change them if you want. Okay, there's one Evil Eye. So Kimberly, let me show it real quick. It's the emerald. Yay. I don't know. It's really beautiful. Look at that Evil Eye necklace. Thank you for that. It's going to be item number 1129408. So before we get into the mint tourmalines, let me show this so we make sure we have enough time. 11 minutes to go of the broadcast. We'll see you tomorrow, Halloween night. We'll keep the sale going. Let me show Kimberly what this looks like from a distance away as well, because it's that bigger Evil Eye style that's got a fully finished under gallery and adjustability built in. I love the way it sits. That's a bright emerald. Let's put up the graphics real quick on 9408, and then we'll get back to our mints because I just want to show this for our requester. Chain is gorgeous, diamond cut. It's going to be a 15-point emerald, 53 points in diamonds. They go side to side. Some Evil Eye styles don't have a lot of diamond pave. This one does, and then let me show you the adjustability right there. Spring enclosure, 16, 17, and 18 inches in length. I love the finishing. I think it's a reversible style because it's finished so beautifully, and I'll show it to you on the neckline for some size perspective as I hold it up to the neckline just so you can see the size that it's going to deliver. And then of course you can see how beautiful that is. So really special 15-pointer on that emerald. Obviously it's a round, we keep it smaller so it sits right there in the middle of all that incredible diamond work, but it's actually going to be a real quick deal here. Great piece to own for especially the $100 extra off that we have, as I'll also show it up close. And you know what we're going to do? $9.99 on the necklace, and that's the inside. So great finishing. I even like there's the beaded texture on the very outside, so you see it from both the profile and from the front is a little bit of that mill grain, because oftentimes we see the Evil Eye with a little texture to it. Got a great Colombian round emerald there. It's only $8.99 at checkout. That'll be our only Evil Eye style that we currently have. Everything in turquoise and sapphire is sold out. And that's only $8.99 if you'd like it. So Kimberly, that's what we've got there. We'll can change the gold, by the way, on that one. If you'd like a different gold color, no problem. Let's try on the Trillion Mint Tourmalines. Again, 112-9501 is right here with the mint tourmaline earrings. The diamond weight is 121, so it's quite sizable as far as big diamonds, full halo around it. I'll show you what they look like from a distance away. With an omega, the post is going to be at the top, but you're not worried about a butterfly backing because they've got this hinge style. So it's really comfortable. It's what keeps it upright on the ear for you. And then there's what it looks like from a distance away. That's going to be over a half, so it's 5/8 of an inch top to bottom. From the base of the trillion to the top point, I'll pop one on the ear for you as well. And we'll give you a great old value here. End of the show. We got 8 minutes to go. What would you like to snap up from this big Thursday night? Well, that is the question at hand, is because we know pieces are going here, and you know what happens at the end of every show. Pieces really start to go, so make sure you're capturing anything you'd like from the show tonight. There's that gorgeous trillion cut you can see from a distance away. You can kind of play with the angle of it, but look at how beautifully it sits out to the world. You can see on me where that post is at the top. It's going to give me a little drop just beneath the lobe. And then we're going to do these for, skip the $49.99. These are some of the brightest blue-green tourmalines. They have every element, at least the look, like the aesthetic, they look like they're copper bearing because they're super bright. They're really neon. They're trillions, so they really have that bold, dazzling quality. Let's go back up close for another look at them. And we're going to make them better than even 3,000. One pair, that is it. No kidding. Match it. It's a miracle there's one pair. This is the stone that would be normally just one showcased in a ring. To have two, to be able to match up to perfection, make into an earring like this, that's really important. And we're going to blow them out right now for just $2,900. Now, you know what? Skip that. Let's go even lower. I got 7 minutes. We got to move some jewelry. Help me help you. We're going to take discounts even lower. We got the Evil Eye style here if you want it. I'll make this $2,699. That makes them $2,599 at checkout instead. So a big value there. And seriously, I can't repeat that. Can't make another earring like that. Have nothing else, even singularly, in a stone like that.
Do you have the measurement on the Evil Eye?
Oh, like the length of the chain or the actual Evil Eye itself? You got it. Well, let's show it to you. Side to side. Was that too quick a presentation for? Take a look at this. My ruler doesn't fit very well side to side. What you don't realize, I'm in a little bowl here, but let me hold it over here and see if I can get, let me just do it this way. I'll do it backwards, upside down, 3/4 of an inch. Top to bottom, just about half. So 3/4, half. Evil Eye, emerald. As far as the chain, it's adjustable. 16, 17, 18 inches in length. We'll go back to our really good earrings. Those are $26.99 $99 before your discount. Tell a friend, we're going to have our big trick-or-treat party tomorrow. I'm going to be giving away candy. Not really. Eye candy, yes. I don't think I'm going to, now if you need me to send, it's too hot out here to put chocolate in your packages. Otherwise I'd say, yeah, let me put a Hershey's bar in there with you. But too hot out here for that. It's 95 degrees. So it's end of October, so it's our summertime. But here's what we're doing, guys. We're going to have a big trick-or-treat party tomorrow. The $100 off will continue for our Halloween evening, 5 to 8 Pacific, 8 to 11 Eastern. So it's going to be a lot of fun. I hope you can join me for it. It's going to be tons of fun. We're going to bring out all the values. If you have any requests you want to put in to have us ready to show you on the big Friday night spectacular, well, make sure you get those in. Tell me what you'd like to see. Look at this. Anybody want a big yellow diamond? Got a big yellow diamond here. It's carat 65 in that center stone. I think our evil eye is still available as well. So you can grab the evil eye. You can get these mint greens. It's minty blue greens. It is a true blue green. There is not, some mint greens are just greens. This is a real blue presence to it as a secondary color. It looks amazing. And just a reminder, a lot of pieces here still under $1,000. I'm going to end with our yellow diamond band because we have one left. So I guess I'll show you. I will show you multiples because I want to show you how consistent they are. Just know that there's only one yellow diamond band left and then it's done forever. Goodbye. So we'll spend a couple of seconds looking at it here as we still have our mint greens. Now, this is what we debuted for, well, just a second. It was a re-airing of a very popular ring from months back, and it's going to be that big 1 carat minimum diamond band. This is our yellow diamond band. You cannot buy the yellow gold for this on its own. If we were all shopping like wholesale, you'd have to spend this on one of those yellow diamonds. There are 5 in the band. They stack beautifully. They're amazing quality. They're yellow diamonds that are natural from the earth, not lab grown or synthetically enhanced or anything like that. They're not treated, they're not heated, they're nothing except natural from the earth. They look incredible. There's 5 stones per band. It's 1 carat, 20 points each, all minimums. We've got yellow gold. Now I only have one left, so I know I'm showing you multiples. That's just to show you the consistency. They will be, we're just down to the last one. It's been on a couple of times tonight. It was only the 2nd airing ever, and we're awfully proud to bring it to you at a value that you literally can't get the gold band alone for. That is what's so remarkable here, let alone 5 impressive pear shapes going. You see, they're all going the same direction. Did you get the evil eye, by the way? Congratulations. Was it our requester? That's wonderful too. Thank you, Kimberly, for the request. Glad we got it in here for you. But this is going to be $9.99, but with 3 minutes left to go and only 1 ring left to go. The more critical part is that there's also a sale event happening for the next 2.5 minutes that is taking it to $8.99, a better price than it was when it debuted. And that is something that also is just, that's the luck of timing. That's the fact that you're watching now, you're getting a sale event now, you're getting the discount right now. That's very helpful. So you get it for $8.99 as we have 2.5 minutes left to go. In our Thursday, we're back to do it again tomorrow night, Friday night. Remember, it's Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday night, coming to you from the evening hours. Then we've got our weekend shows during the daytime. That's 10 to 1, plus a very important Wednesday, November 5th. That's this coming Wednesday. So lots to look forward to as we shop. Of course, big Halloween. It's actually Halloween tomorrow, so we're going to have a live show for you from 5 to 8 with all the Halloween festivities and a great discount as well, and we're looking forward to that. So I hope you can join me or at least have us on. Now remember, if you're away from your TV, we have other ways to watch if you're on the go or just away from TV, and that's on your phone or on your tablet or that computer that you might have with you by your side. So there's always ways if you don't want to miss the big values, and trust me, on Halloween night, you don't want to miss them. Make sure you're with us on live streamings, all the live streaming ways that we can have you with us and kind of take TVON with you and never miss a value. So keep that in mind. It's 5 o'clock Pacific time, 8 o'clock Eastern when it kicked off. We'll have that big Friday night Halloween. What fun, a big Club TVON party night. You can, and you don't even have to be in costume. If your costume is going to be your comfy, cozy PJs or your loungewear, you just want to stay in and enjoy all the treats we've got for you, plus the discount, which, yes, will continue tomorrow night, of course, for our Halloween celebration. We would love to have you with us, love to have your company. Only one left here on this yellow diamond band. band. Thank you so much for being with us tonight. I'm going to try this on one more time so you can see it on the hand. I love the stacked look, so even if you were lucky enough to pick one up before, you may want to just jump in, get a second one here, because look what they do. If you want, that's if they're going the same direction, that actually looks great, but if you want to have them going the opposite direction too, they'll actually sit right side by side for you. See that? These two are going opposite. These two would be stacked the same direction. Either way, they really, they do stack really, really well. So that's our last call on our yellow diamond band. Just one left at this point. 24 seconds left to go. Thanks so much for watching and shopping tonight. And again, we'll see you back here tomorrow. We hope if we don't see you, have a wonderful and safe Halloween celebration for the Friday. We'll see you guys back here 5 to 8 tomorrow night. On the weekends as well, 10 to 1. Thank you so much. My name is Lauren Blair. I'm your host here at TVON, and I'm looking forward to our big Halloween party together tomorrow night. I will see you then.